All right, and now we're live. All right, where we left off, you guys had just explored the catacombs below Sandpoints, seeing some sin spawn, some devilish, hellish creatures that live below the the depths of Sandpoints. Um, you had only just escaped with your lives from the ravenous three-armed goblin that now you have seen has the ability to spew acid. Um, you spent some time recovering from the uh, events of the day. You spent about a night sleeping and recovering. You've now kind of fully recovered, and it is the morning now. It's pretty cloudy this morning. It looks like there's a bit of a fog coming through, and kind of coming from the from the ocean, and you kind of have this feeling like there's still some uh, unresolved dilemmas occurring at the bottom of the or at in the catacombs below Sandpoint. And what would you like to do?
Hmm. Well,
Anthar, what the fuck happened to you guys? You guys, I'm gone for half a day, and you look at you. How can I help? Let me heal you.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. um, yeah, there was some dark stuff down there.
Well, I guess I shouldn't have gone off foraging like I did. My apologies. But on the bright side, I now have these 4 bandages of minor healing. So would you like any of those?
I would
How,
really like some, yeah.
So
all right.
after you guys kind of fully rested, you guys um, well, you guys took a long rest. So what that means is you guys can roll or rather, you took a full rest, which means that you regain all of your hit points and all of your hit die as well, and spells. But I don't think our spellcaster is around. He's probably at the brothels, knowing him.
did you guys know that he would be going? Ciro would be running off to the brothel so early in the morning.
There's a lot I don't know about that guy.
There's a lot I do not want to know. I kid. uh, but you were successful in foraging. It sounds like, Kash.
Yeah, I found the materials I need to make these bandages for healing. I also got some ivy, so I'll be working on some little crafties.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Found a bandolier on the ground the other day of the store, that is. I definitely still had to pay for it.
You do have oh, of course, never mind. I was going to ask if you had plenty of money for that, but I forgot. We are rich beyond
yeah.
our wildest
We're-
imagination.
We're sitting pretty good right now.
That's why he left us. Yes.
He has some money to throw
Making
around
it
now. You
rain.
know it. Make it rain in the brothel. Rain gold coins. In fact, did we divvy out the our earnings from last time?
I don't believe so. I'd love some money.
Ooh, let us do that, because I know I have a feeling I don't know about you guys, but I'm thinking we might want to go about town, maybe see if we could maybe throw our money around that.
Yeah.
I
I'd
love it.
be down to see what this town offers.
I've been meaning to check out the herbalist shop.
Oh yes, absolutely. Let's see. We ended with how much money do we have? We have 7 silver ingots, 5 gold ingots. Uh, how do we want to split that?
Well, we're gonna have to sell those ingots for some coins, aren't we?
That's true. That's a good point. They are. I guess they are not going to be. We can't really just walk up and say, "Hey, here's the ingots." Where should we go to sell these?
That is a great question.
I'm going to walk up to the bar. Is anyone there to maybe potentially talk to?
Looks like Bethana is tending bar this morning.
Bethana.
The elderly half elf that you have encountered a couple of times now.
Bethana, good morning.
Ah, good morning. How are you?
Uh,
How did your journey in the catacombs go?
well, we we lost a little blood here and there, but you should see the other guys.
Ah.
And Amico is safe.
Well, she's been better, but she's recovering nicely. A few days of rest will do her well.
I'm glad we were able to find her. I was a little worried when we didn't find her originally in the glassworks.
Yes, when she came through, busting through the door last night, or this morning rather, it gave me quite a fright. She barely made it here, and I had to take her back to her room immediately and nurse her back to health. But she's sleeping now, and as she should be well in a few days.
This is good to hear. That is good to hear. Please pass on the 4 of us wish her swift health, swift good health.
Certainly, I'll pass on your message.
Say, Bethana, I have to say, I just realized that we've been racking up quite the tab here in this tavern. But unfortunately, I'm a little bit strapped for cash. I know that we just kind of saved the inn by saving Imiko and all. Is there anything maybe you could do for us?
Well, I did. Emiko did tell me that to give you free rooms for a week, and then I think she said something about another week. That should be sufficient, I think. Your food tab's not hasn't racked up too much, though. You have until the end of the week to pay that. That's fine.
All right, good to hear. Thank you very much.
How much do we owe?
Let's see now. She kind of rustles through. It looks like she's kind of running through some of her ledger, flips through a couple of pages, flips back, and looks like you have about 2 gold pieces each so far.
2 gold pieces each, huh? I can pay my 2 gold pieces now. In fact, here you are.
That's all right. We can take care of that at the end of the week.
Okay, sounds good. But I know that we are all at the moment a little strapped for cash. But we did come upon some ingots. Do you know somewhere where we could trade those for gold pieces?
Ingots, you say? Gold, silver?
Little gold, little silver.
All right. Well, let's see here. You could probably talk to the jeweler at Rings and Things. I'm sure they would take whatever gold or silver or precious gems or precious metals you might have. I'm sure they always have a use for that. Beyond that, you could take it to the general store. And then maybe take it. There's always the town hall. I'm sure they could send it back to Magnamar to be minted.
Well, I think we have a few ideas that we could, a few places we could go check in on. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Oh, certainly.
Gentlemen, where would you like to go first? Should we go to Rings and Things, or the general store, or should we go to town hall?
I vote we each take a separate ingot, go to all three places, meet up back here with whatever they offered us, and take the best deal.
You know, I think it's a good idea. Let's do that. Where would you gentlemen like to go?
I'll go to Rings and Things.
Rings and Things.
I'll check out the general store.
All right, and I shall go to town hall.
All
We
right.
meet back here with the offers.
All right. You split up. Three of you split up and kind of go to various areas of town. We'll begin with Rings and Things with Anthar. Anthar, as you walk through town and come across Rings and Things, kind of a jewelry store, you see two armed guards out front. It looks like they're seem to be playing a game amongst themselves, biding their time. Looks like they look your way as you come up towards the shop. What do you do?
Good morning. You guys, you guys should be pretty busy, yeah?
Busy. What do you mean by that, citizen?
Oh, oh, I don't know if you heard. We overtook your job last week.
Oh, you must be referring to the town guard. They are a Pontish sorts of group.
Yeah. Anyways,
Thankfully, we don't count us among their number.
oh wait, why do you say that?
Do we look like town's guards? And he kind of puffs up his chest a little bit. You kind of notice that he's draped in mostly leather armor, kind of mishmashed from a couple of different sets. No real insignia. It doesn't really look like he's town's guard at all. More like just a hired thug.
Oh, sorry to offend you, but
No offense taken.
definitely still new around here, so I don't know how this whole town works.
Well, me and my friend Al here, we spend most of our time just keeping an eye on this shop here. You know, they have a fair number of things that they want to keep secure, so they need people like us to ensure security around this area of town. You know how it is.
No, but yeah. You seem like a pretty strong fellow, yeah.
I'd say so, especially compared to well, half elves like yourself.
Oh, full elf.
Ah,
Sorry.
excuse me.
Yeah,
It's hard to tell sometimes.
it's a little racist, but
Are you implying something, citizen?
nope. Common mistake, as you well know, with your whole guard situation.
I must say again, we are not part of the guard. We don't affiliate ourselves with that lot. But yeah, they don't do their job all that well, do they?
Speaking of jobs, do you guys hire interested in doing some justice?
What do you mean by that?
Well, it just seems like you like to give back to the community in making sure it's secure. Is that correct?
Hardly. We keep this shop secure, but that's only because they keep our coin purse heavy.
Oh, I got you. All right, cool. Well, Al, and what was your name?
Riften.
Riften. Pleasure to meet you. I hope to see you around.
Take care, citizen.
I'm gonna walk in. Yeah.
So as you walk in, you come across a jeweler shop that has a fair assortment of various types of gold and silver, bronze, brass, a few platinum pieces. It seems to be primarily rings and necklaces. There's quite a few cloak pendants as well. Um, a fair assortment of various types of jeweler pieces of everything from plain plain pieces, either plain bronze or plain silver, all the way up to in jeweled items of exceptional quality. It looks like there's kind of a U-shaped counter with a flat glass countertop, so you can look into the cabinets and see the wares. Behind the counter, you see a woman of stout build and little short and her with dark brown hair that falls behind her back with two braided swaths of hair out front. It looks like she's kind of adorned herself with a couple of the nicer pieces that were probably on display at one point. Mostly gold, a couple of platinum pieces, earrings, necklaces, a few pendants and rings as well. Looks like she's cleaning the glass at the moment and um, kind of arranging some of the pieces to make them more presentable. Ah, a customer. How may I help you?
Oh, hello. Yeah, I was hoping to see if you could tell me, since I'm kind of new here, help me tell me how to see how much this is worth, and I'll throw down the ingot.
So how much are you throwing down?
So I'll show her one silver ingot and one gold ingot.
She takes a look at both silver and gold ingots. She kind of like raises them up and shares them in the light and rotates them, takes a look, and she puts them back down. Make sure that she puts on a bit of a cloth to protect the glass from scratch or damage. Well, it looks like you have a silver ingot and a gold ingot here. No stamp or proof marks. Sizable weight of reasonable value. What are you looking to do with that?
I'm hoping to sell it.
Ah, all right. And are you looking for straight trade or exchange or straight sell?
It's straight sale.
Ah, well, let's see what we can do here. She takes both ingots and puts them on a scale, and takes a couple of counterweights. It's one of those scales that has. It appears to be a brass scale with two brass circular pieces on either side. She begins with the silver on one side and then a couple of counterweights on the other. She makes a couple of notes in a little journal beside her, and she does the same for the gold and takes weights of both of them. And well, let's see. It looks like you have here a silver ingot worth about five gold pieces, and a gold ingot here worth about 50 gold pieces. For proper exchange rate, we could, let's see, we could do about four gold pieces for the silver ingot, and about 40 gold pieces for the gold ingot.
Okay. Excellent. Um, uh, yeah. I will come back. Actually, I'm meeting up with some friends pretty soon, so I just wanted to get a price gauge real quick.
Oh, certainly. Well, if you come back through, don't forget to pick up a couple of pieces. I'm sure you have a lady friend that would love a couple of pieces. And she opens up a chest behind her, and she kind of plays out actually quite beautiful silver necklace. It looks like it has a couple of kind of polished stones in the three centerpieces, and I think this will do nicely for your lady friend. You look like a man that's has to chase the ladies away. Am I right?
That's all I say.
Wait, don't go. So are you just standing there, or what are you doing?
I'm just being awkward.
Oh, this one's only 5 gold pieces. In fact, I'll actually trade you that silver ingot for this beautiful necklace.
It's gonna be like, but how authentic is this necklace?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. I just feel like I'm gonna get ripped off. 27.
Damn.
From your eye, it appears to be real silver, bit light on the silver, and the stones you don't recognize, but they don't appear to be particularly rare stones. They seem to be just some sort of polished stone.
You hold this piece actually, because I'll probably be back.
Well, I suppose I could hold it for a day or so.
I'm just I'm just on a schedule, so I gotta get
aren't
going.
we all?
And I turn around and I steal all the gold. Okay. I head on out and wait for Utramir and Kaj.
Okay. Uchmir will go with you. Where are you going?
I'm going to City Hall or Town Hall to see what we could do about getting the ingots minted or marked. I mean.
So you make your way towards Town Hall. It's you make it. Once you make it to Town Hall, you see how kind of large and foreboding the structure is. It's made almost entirely out of stone and has 2 kind of towers out front, 2 guard towers with various arrow slots kind of strewn around it. It looks like it's made primarily for defensive purposes. But as you walk through, you kind of see that though it was originally constructed for defensive purposes, it seems to serve mostly an administrative use these days. You kind of walk through the rooms and the hallways, and it seems to be mostly offices. And someone comes up to you and says, "Hey, may I help you? You look a wee bit lost."
Yes, I could use some help actually. Thank you. I'm looking. My companions and I, we have some silver and gold ingots, and we were curious. We're just going around seeing what prices we could get them for. But I heard from the barkeep that we should potentially come here to look about them getting minted.
Well, we can certainly take both silver and gold. Are they stamped ingots or plain silver and plain gold?
Just plain silver and plain gold. So I guess we would be interested in getting them stamped.
Well,
Potentially.
Well, you couldn't get them stamped. That would require an official seal. I can, however, take those off your hands and send them to the Magnamar Mint and have them minted. Standard exchange rate is 20% below market value.
20%. All right. So we'd be looking at 40 gold for the gold pieces and 4 for the silver pieces.
That's right.
Interesting. All right. That's really all I needed to know. I just wanted a little information before I went back to check in with my friends. So we might be back.
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Certainly.
And I'm going to go back to the bar.
Then we move to Kaj. Kaj, you make your way towards the general store. It's a reasonably sized building. It looks like it's 2 stories with a triangular roof made of mostly of wood. Looks like it has a stone base. The front door is made of what looks like white birchwood. As you walk through the door, you find that it's there's actually very little foot space and very little room to move around. It seems to be just packed from floor to rafter with various odds and ends. Anything and everything between adventuring gear, some weapons. Looks like a couple of potions here and there. Looks like there's some various types of tools, furniture, food, and then you get a whiff. You get a whiff of what smells like freshly baked pies. Doesn't look like there's anyone manning the front counter at the moment, but you kind of hear a shuffle in the back.
First thing, I'm gonna kind of just wander around, kind of act like I'm shopping, see what kind of valuables there are in stock. What if there's anything that I might want that'd be above my price tag.
Roll a perception check.
Uh, 21.
All right. You find what looks to be a couple of. You kind of look around. You're finding mostly pretty standard items, tools, a couple of binds of rope, some farm equipment, furniture of varying quality. You do, however, find what looks to be a silver flask.
All right.
Looks like it'll hold somewhere in the neighborhood of 6 ounces of liquid.
That's a good night. All right. I'll proceed to the barkeep, or not to the to the person.
As you make it to the counter, it looks like there's a small bell on the counter.
I'll ring it.
As you ring the bell, kind of a large, brutish man comes through the back door. Seems to be very stout, very kind of heavily built. Darkened skin, looks like he's spent a fair number of years outside and has been under the sun for a fair number of years. He has a very large, very thick beard that's growing from his chin and neck, but he seems to shave his upper lip. But you can kind of still see a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow already, even though it's only about 10 in the morning. He comes to the front counter and looks at you. What would you like, my cat-like friend? I'm sure there's something here that can pique your interest. I think I even have some catnip in the back if you're interested.
Oh shit. Salutations, my friend. I'm Kaj.
Salutations.
Yes, salutations. I am Kaj, one of the heroes of Sandpoint. Me and my compatriots, in our recent escapades to save the city, found this gold piece and these silver ingots that we've fashioned into these very nice. I couldn't have done better myself. Ingots that we would like to see what you could give for us.
Ah, the heroes of Sandpoint return, do they?
That's right.
It's not exactly what I've heard from my last night's escapades of drinking.
Oh, really? What have you heard?
Well, you hear things. Story I heard was you and your friends decided to raid the glassworks shop.
We didn't read that at all. That was all goblins. The stories have
Mhm.
clearly gotten very skewed.
That's not what I heard drinking with my buddies last night. I heard that you came through, and after the goblins were all done, all you did was steal the goods from the Kaji or the Lanjitsu or the Kaijitsu family. That's what I heard. But I have no love for the Kaijitsu, so doesn't affect me. Just don't do that around here.
Wouldn't dream of it, my friend.
I don't take kindly to thievery.
Like I said, it wasn't us at all. It was all these goblins and all. It could have. I don't know. It could have been that brother person. He seemed like a odd duck.
Yeah, Pseudo. I did hear about that he was back in town. He was always a bastard. But you said something about ingots, did you?
I did. I have these beautifully crafted silver and gold ingots. I'd love to get your price on them.
Where exactly did you get these?
Oh, these were on the person of the Longjitsu brother that we unfortunately killed himself. So these were on him.
Interesting. All right. Well, let me take a look. He breaks out a scale and he takes both ingot one at a time. Begins with the silver and then with the gold to uh, weigh both ingots with a couple of counterweights to makes a couple of sketches to determine its value. Well, let's see. I see that neither of these ingots have a proof mark, so that's a bit of a problem because I'll have to then send these in to be re-smelted. Don't work with these myself, so have no use for that. I suppose I could give you for the silver ingot 3 gold pieces, and for the gold, say 30.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure doing business with you. I will go confer with my associate heroes, and
No, heroes.
hopefully we'll be back.
I suppose that's a word for it. But like I said, doesn't affect me. So you can call yourself whatever you like.
On my way out, I'm gonna take note of any of all the entrances, the locks on those entrances where the keep sleeps, that kind of stuff.
Roll a perception check.
All right. Uh, 23.
So you see a set of stairs leading up. Looks like, at your best guess, is probably the living quarters of the people of the general store owner. You see a side door that just off the corner of your eye that looks like or more accurately, a back door. Leads somewhere, you're not sure. The front door looks like it has a pretty hefty lock on it. Looks like it's pretty well forged. It looks like there's one window to the side, and it looks to be bolted down as well. You don't really see any other entrances or exits.
What was the lock on the back door? Or
It's
did
too
say?
far away, you can't see.
Gotcha.
Too many things between you and it.
Cool.
All right. So after about an hour of going through town, the three of you reconverge back at the Rusty Dragon.
Oh, what is good, my lads and lords?
Lads and lords, I love that. What is good? Well, I can say the prices that we are going to get on the gold and the silver ingots, at least if we have them sent out to be stamped, is pretty decent. We're looking at 40 gold pieces for the gold ingots and 4 gold pieces. Oh, yeah, 4 gold for the silver ingots. What about you, fellas?
Well,
Well,
that beats my offer. Mine was only 30 and 3, so that's better than the general store at least.
30 and 3. They're trying to rip us off? What is this?
No, he had a thing against heroes. What can I say?
The thing against heroes, huh?
Yeah, this might be a good thing for y'all to know. He seems to think that we ravaged and stole everything from the what do you call it?
The Glassworks?
The Glassworks place, yeah. Which is completely untrue. So I think that might have been part of the reasons why we got a bad deal.
I look at Kaj very, very weirdly and whisper, "We kind of did."
What was that?
But he doesn't need to know that.
You're telling me that the man who runs the general store is accusing Utramir Zashel and his friends of being nothing but low-down, dirty thieves?
I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, we know what we did.
It's a big deal if everyone in town thinks the same as he does.
And
I'm
not
just glad
everyone-
you went there, not me. There could have been things could have got ugly.
Utramir, not everyone's an idiot like the general store merchant guy.
I would hope not. I would sincerely hope that not everyone in this town is as backwards thinking as that gentleman.
Well, something to note. Looks like Rings and Things have the same offer as the town hall or wherever you went. I don't know where you went.
To the town hall, yes. Well, what do you gentlemen think? Should we go back to Rings and Things and sell them, or should we give them to town hall for them to be to be stamped?
I have no love of the government of this land. I would prefer to give it to the small business.
It's a very good point.
Sure. Why not?
Absolutely. Let's go to Rings and Things. Oh, this is an interesting tune. I've not heard this one. It's a traveling tune.
All right, you make your way back north towards Rings and Things, the local jeweler. Looks like the same two guards are standing out front and still maintaining their posts as you walk up. Would you like to talk to them or go right in?
Riften, ow, what's going on?
Ugh, the elf is back. All right.
Half elf.
Half
I'm
elf.
only joking.
It's hard to keep track these days.
What does that mean?
Oh, nothing. These guys are hilarious. Some pretty muscled up jack people, as you can see. Well, I mean, nothing compares to Utramir, but they're pretty strong.
As you flex, the other guy, Al, he kind of like looks over and says, "Yeah, that's all right." And then he flexes, and his he flexes just a little bit more and has just a little bit more of a muscle tone than you do, which is actually quite impressive given that he's appears to be human.
Interesting.
I take my nimble arms and jokingly do the same motion.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that all fours stretch that cats do, like the, you know the one like the kind of downers doggish one.
Oh, it's a muscle off, I see. It's a muscle off, my friends. I'm quite impressed. Perhaps one of these days we could see who would win in a arm wrestling competition or something like that.
Is that a challenge?
Wait,
Oh.
wait.
You know, just for fun. You see, I mean, no one could beat me, so I don't care. You know, if you are human and have more muscle than me, it could not compete. It would not be fair to you.
I'm gonna clear the table off. How about you guys sit down right here?
Right now.
Well, we couldn't possibly engage now. We're on duty, but I'll tell you what. Tonight at the Hagfish, we'll have a nice arm wrestling competition.
The hagfish.
And yeah, best seafood in town. Nice little. They've got cards and dice and board games and such. And but yeah, I think we'll take your challenge on, or at least I will.
Did you say swordfish?
Well, I'm sure they have some. They certainly have lots of seafood. I don't know about swordfish. They might.
Oh, never
Nice,
had swordfish.
Nice little restaurant and bar. One of my favorite places in town.
It is a deal. I will see you. We will see you tonight.
All right, I'll see you
yeah.
at sunset, let's say.
Sunset. And what was the name of the bar we're meeting at again?
The Hagfish. You'll find it
Hagfish.
down at the docks.
We'll be there. And you know, just try to bring your best. I know it can be challenging when you meet such mighties, Utumir, Zashel, and friends, but we will see what happens.
And oh, don't forget, ask for Nora when you get there.
Nora. All right, we can do that. Nora.
She'll-
All right.
She'll take care of you.
Interesting. It sounds like you're setting me up for something.
Roll a perception check.
Can I also do that?
Sure.
I'm gonna do that too.
24.
23.
21.
It looks like he's trying to hold in a bit of a chuckle. But as far as you can tell, he seems to be genuine about asking for Nora and for the arm wrestling competition.
All right.
I ask him what's so funny.
Oh, nothing. Just a joke I was thinking about. A buddy of mine told me last night. Just crossed my mind.
What was the joke? I would love to hear it. My friends love a good laugh.
You wouldn't get it. It's a bit of an inside joke.
Oh, I'm always inside the jokes. I know all about it.
Nah, I don't. You wouldn't get it. It's all right.
Well,
I'll see you tonight. But
maybe you could tell it to me then.
well, we're not friends yet.
Well, hopefully you're not scared to arm wrestle like you are to tell your joke tonight.
I'm not scared to tell my joke. It's just wouldn't be very funny to you.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
We won't.
Maybe you stick to comedy thing. I'll stick to the arm wrestling. We shall see what happens.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens tonight. I'll tell you what. If tonight's arm wrestling competition, put some gold down on that. I'm that confident in my abilities. Say 5 gold. 5 gold says I'll beat your ass.
5 gold, eh?
I put my arm on Al and Riften, and I say, 5 gold. That's it. Are you kidding me?
Oh, you want to?
This guy.
All right. Well, how much would you like to wager then?
It is not a competition unless we are going to double digits, at least 10 gold. or is not worth my time.
You know what? Let's do 20 gold.
20 gold.
20 gold.
I will meet that wager easily.
And yeah, we'll settle that tonight. That'll be good fun. I've been needing to pay off my tab, and thank you so much, my orcish friend, for doing so.
I'm just sad that you will have to wait a bit longer to pay that tab.
Oh no, I don't think so.
12 o'clock. Hagfish. Oh yes, sundown. We will be
Sundown hagfish
there. Sundown hagfish.
at the docks.
We'll be there, and we'll be ready for you to tell jokes after you are sitting on floor, defeated.
All right, my work friend. We'll see.
I can't believe we talked him into 20 gold. Are you kidding me? This guy's a sucker.
Oh, here's the door.
Oh no, you know the establishment better than us. After you.
Wow. Okay, fine.
So as you walk through the door, you come back into the shop, and it looks like the glass has now been finely polished. A couple of the pieces are shimmering in the torchlight and in the candlelight. Looks like the woman that you spoke to seems to be polishing a couple of pieces on the other side of the room. And she looks up and says, "Ah, the elf boy. Have you come to see that silver necklace you so wanted?" Yeah.
Silver necklace.
A handsome guy like myself certainly knows a good deal when he sees it.
So you've decided to take my offer then?
Yeah, I think so.
Ah, very good. That'll be one of those silver ingots of yours.
What?
Oh, I thought you wanted the necklace, this fine necklace for your lady friend.
Oh, I didn't even mention the lady. There's no lady.
Oh, there's always a lady.
Not yet. I'm still young, you know.
Shalelu will love that necklace.
Oh my god.
Ooh. You're saying that this young elf is interested in Shalelu.
Listen, I don't even know this orc.
What is he talking about? This man, this guy knows me from a long time back. We've been killing evildoers for ages.
Nah, I don't recognize you.
Or even not recognize me, but I know who you would recognize. Shalelu.
I don't even know. I don't even know who that is.
Listen, I think it's a great idea. You should totally do that. She will love that necklace.
Oh, no, I already got something for her.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I don't think you know about it, but yeah, I bought something for her earlier. Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Maybe sometime. Well, I don't need to see it. The only person who needs to see it is Shalelu.
I guess I could show you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
What did you get her? Was it the ring of goblin ears?
Oh no, I do need to sell those though. You guys don't happen to take goblin ears, do you?
Afraid we don't. Sorry.
Dang it. Okay.
Could make a lovely necklace out of these, though. You see.
We sell finer necklaces than that. Thank you.
It is. I see. It is. This product is too good for your store. I understand.
Yes. she has a little bit of air of contempt in that last exchange.
It's okay. He jokes. It's fine.
I tried to joke.
Try harder.
Well,
I
I'm
tur-
no
I turn-
stand-up comedian.
Oh my god. I turn around, facing away from whatever this lady's name is, and I show Utramir the bracelet.
Ooh, he's lovely, lovely. Is the necklace a little extra? for
Uh, I don't. I think that would be a little too serious.
Ooh,
I
was
see.
that a blown glass necklace? I hear.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
No, I think I'm just gonna put this away.
I'd recognize that sound anywhere. I
Mm,
am a jeweler, after all.
I don't think you have good ears for jewels.
Hmm.
Is that how that works? I thought there were good eyes for jewels.
You have to use all your senses when you're to be a master jeweler like myself.
Do you taste the jewels as well?
Yeah, you can taste the silver.
You have me there.
While they're arguing, can I do a perception roll to see if there's anything stealable out of sight of the jeweler?
Sure.
Cool.
I was really hoping you do that.
23.
It looks like everything of value is either in the glass cabinets that are locked from the other side of the bar, or in a couple of glass cases on the back. Doesn't look like there's anything out. The only items that are out are immediately in front of the woman that she was actively polishing while you guys walked through the door.
There's no blind spots that I could pick a lock.
No, it looks like the room is actually designed in kind of a U-shaped manner so that eyes can be maintained on customers at all times.
Cool. Not gonna steal anything then.
So yeah, we're looking to sell these ingots to you.
Ooh, let's have a look, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this looks like the same sort of ingots that you had before. A few silver, a few gold. Am I right?
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look here. She breaks out her scale again and weighs each one. Does kind of weighs it on the counterweight. Takes a couple of notes in her ledger. After she's complete, she looks up. Well, let's see. It looks like you have about 228 gold pieces worth of silver and gold here.
What do you say?
Go for it.
Yep.
Let's cash those in.
All right, just a moment. She reaches down below and grabs a small lockbox. She grabs a key from her neck and opens up the lockbox. From the box, she draws out a leather coin purse and she begins to count out your coin. She counts out 228 gold pieces and lays them out in front of you. And she grabs the silver and gold ingots. Thank you so much for your business. Hopefully, we'll see you again very soon.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
She grabs the gold ingots and kind of puts them in another slightly larger lockbox in the cabinet below her, using the same key. And then she puts the key back on her neck, and then tucks it a little bit farther down.
128 pieces. That's a we're walking with some serious cash.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I'm sure Ciro wouldn't mind, hopefully.
No,
Just-
he's probably fine. He's off doing whatever he's doing. That it looks like if we were to divide it, are we looking to divide this evenly? Because if we do, it would be 57 gold pieces each.
Yeah.
I
You
think
can
that
also-
sounds fair.
You can also, without having to exchange it, convert the 100 or the 10 platinum pieces to 100 gold pieces to make it easier. You can just do that without worrying about it.
Let's do it. So 328, then that's what we're looking at.
And no platinum pieces after that. Because you exchange the platinum pieces for the gold pieces.
328 divided by 4. Do some, head math. Bop, bop, bop. We're looking at 82 gold pieces each.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
82.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
if you split that up, give each one 82, take that off of the party inventory. And I'll make a note that Ciro gets 82.
Okay. 82.
Hot damn. I think it's safe to say we are rich. This is more money than
Well-
I've ever seen in my whole life.
Since you haven't left the jeweler shop, you've just kind of been doing this in the center of the U, in the center of the room. The woman looks over and says, "Rich in a sorts."
Pardon?
Well, 82 gold pieces is a good amount.
But you're saying we could get more.
I'm saying there's more in the world.
Oh well, we are not looking to be, rich. We don't need to, own a mansion. I don't need to own a mansion or anything like that.
You could have fooled me with the way that you're dressed.
It's like my father always says, dress for the best, and I always dress my best.
Well, you're certainly dressing fancy. I'll say that.
It's the way I go about life. In fact, I'm surprised. I need to go get these cleaned at some point.
You do look a bit red. There's a bit of red on you.
Oh yeah, when I bought these were white.
Jeez.
It's like you got a couple of brown spots too. You should probably get those fixed.
Couple brown spots, huh?
Should have bought the brown pants.
Well, and see, you're a comedian. I would recommend you try harder next time.
Oh, you got me.
Everyone's a critic.
Hey,
Anyways,
what kind of valuables, like what's your most prized possession here?
My most prized possession.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I would have to say she kind of thumbs a fairly plain looking ring on her left hand. This ring here, and she kind of thumbs it a little bit. She kind of moves it about, and it looks like it's just a plain silver ring. And she kind of like looks out and says, "This is my most prized possession, not because it's particularly valuable or particularly heavy. It was a gift from my husband. You know.
is
Oh.
he here?
Well, he's out in the market today. He's going and collecting some more gems and jewels and gold and silver and platinum and the such. We plan on making a few more pieces later on.
Interesting. Are you two from around these parts, around Sandpoint?
Oh yes, we've been living in Sandpoint, well, all our lives, I suppose. Built this little jewelry shop and done fairly well for ourselves. Have to be particularly careful, of course. I'm sure you saw our guards out in front. We have to make sure that there's no thievery about that. Can certainly be a problem, especially with so many valuables in a place like this. So we have to take our precautions, but we've been lucky so far.
Absolutely, you can't be too careful, especially with rings and things. You just don't want anything to happen.
Oh, certainly. We've even gotten into the money lending business recently. Well, we have sometime on occasion we have a surplus of precious metals and stones and such, and sometimes we lend that out at a certain interest rate for those that are looking to build a business enterprise or going on trading expedition and the like. And it's been a fair business for us.
Money lending, huh? It's a good way to make money.
Well, when people pay back, yes, it is.
I assume the two gentlemen out front are there to collect if people don't come back to pay.
Well, they have a very wide set of skills.
I hope one of them is not arm wrestling.
Oh well, I don't know. I think I think I do remember. One of them was a particularly good arm wrestler. Which one was it? Was it Riften? I think it was.
Oh, Riften.
In fact, I seem to remember he's the arm wrestling champion down at the Hagfish.
At the Hagfish, you say?
Yes, one of our little bars in town. Great seafood. Don't go there too often myself, as I do enjoy adorning myself with my wares, and can't be too careful in places like that. But for the guards, it's a perfectly adequate place for them to enjoy their time off.
Now, they told us something about Nora works there. Do you know anything about Nora?
She grins. She kind of has a very wide grin and says, "Oh yes, I've met Nora."
And
Well, she's an acquired taste.
is she, who is she?
I see that you haven't met Nora. Well,
No.
you ought to ask for her.
What? Is she like the chef or
Yeah, does she run the place?
Oh, you'll find out.
what is?
I feel like we're going to get robbed the minute we ask for this Nora character.
You'll find out.
Well, is it safe to
Yeah.
ask for Nora?
It's considered safe, yes.
By what, 9 out of 10 people? What are we talking?
I suppose, yes.
Interesting.
Most people that meet Nora are fine the day after.
How about the day off?
Well, he'll recover.
Nora's not like a person who stays up late.
Oh, you mean the
Oh,
lady of the night?
well, she is a bit of a sucker fish. Yeah.
Okay. think I'm gonna have to dip out tonight.
No, Antar, please.
No, I can't do that.
Well, you don't need to participate with Nora. I'm saying I need my friends there to see me trample the competition. Plus, you could get a good side bet going.
A side bet, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
like the way you think, Outramir. I think there's an errand I might need to run first.
All right. I like this idea. How far or what time is it right now?
Looks like it's about 1 or so in the afternoon.
So we still have plenty of time before it gets dark.
Looks like it's getting dark right around 6 or 7.
6 or 7. All right. Interesting. All right. What do you gentlemen want to do now? College, did you want to run your errand or?
Yes, I need to make a stop at the herbalist shop. Y'all are welcome to join me. But I imagine I'm gonna be the only one interested in that sort.
Oh, I'm interested. I would love to see this herbalist shop.
I would love to show you my trade. Yes. Come with me,
Excellent.
Tremere.
Yes. You know, I'm always getting my ass kicked. I kick ass. They kick my ass. At least I'm still standing, right? But I would like to stand a little bit more.
Yes, I would love to show you what I know.
Excellent. Antar, what about you? Will you join us?
I'm gonna chill here actually.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go to the herbalist.
All right.
I'm going to try. What's that tune that Antar was whistling? It was like do 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 do. I cannot whistle, so I have to do the do's.
Hey, Ultramir, you might want to try that flute.
Oh, that's all right. I can't play anything for shit. Let's go.
All right, you make your way towards herbalist shop, Hannah's herbalist shop. As you come across the building, it looks to be kind of a white building with wood cross section and cross beams. It seems to be about 3 stories tall, fairly narrow in its footprint, kind of in one of the busier areas of town. The front looks like there's 2 front windows and a front door made of solid oak. It looks like there's a couple of lights coming from the inside. Do you walk through?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
As you walk through, it looks like you enter almost a small kind of indoor garden. It looks like the room is mostly filled with various potted plants of varying size and colors. Mostly green and kind of leafy plants, most of which you don't recognize. A few red and yellow and a couple of purple flowering plants. Looks like some few plants that almost look like grass, but a bit stockier in their build. Looks like a elf woman, a tall elf woman, is tending to the plants. It looks like she's clipping away at some of the plants, rearranging some of the flowers. She's dressed in a kind of a workman's shirt and a leather apron. Her hair is tied back. Her blonde hair is tied back in a bun to keep it out of her eyes as she leans over and attends to the plants. As you walk through, she notices that your presence and turns towards you. Oh, I see. You're the cat fellow that came by a few days ago. Am I right?
That is right, ma'am. Yes, I am Kaj of the Yeet clan. Thank you so much for your help earlier. As you can see, my friend and many others are well off because of it.
Oh, yes. I hope that certainly helped with whatever it is we're doing. She looks at Utramir in particular and notices his kind of blood-stained coat and says, looks like you're in need of some healing. And am I right? Or at least you were.
I was at some point.
You look a little better now, but you've seen your fair share of wounds, I'm sure.
I mean, I have every scar tells a tale.
Indeed, indeed it does. Well, what are you all looking for?
Well, I personally am. I would say that I'm a novice at this herbalism. I know quite a bit, just self-taught from my life in the forest, but I would love to know anything that you know about herbalism. If you have any books or anything or knowledge that you would love to impart on me, that would be fantastic.
Well, let's see. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Well, I already know how to make minor bandages of healing and sorts. I would
Certainly.
love to know things. I'd love to branch out a bit in my herbalism. So, uh, anything to treat infection, anything like even poison. Even if I could learn how to make poison, just so that I could learn how to counter it, and of course the countering of poison, some antidotes and such.
Well, the making of antidotes and managing poisons is a fairly advanced craft.
Mm.
Uh, Not something a novice should dive right into. Let's see. Just a moment. She kind of goes through some of her books and some of her scrolls. She kind of looks around for a few things, trying to see what she has lying about. Um, here we are. Let's see. Have you ever heard of willow's bark being used uh, as a cure for ailments and pains and aches?
It sounds very familiar. I've definitely heard the name. Could you elaborate, please?
Well, and she opens up a book and she kind of points through and begins to read out. Well, it says here, and this is fairly common knowledge for those of the craft, but you can take willow's bark and brew it into a tea to imbue some of its healing properties, um, and recover recover a bit from various aches and pains. Certainly a helpful tool to have in anyone's repertoire. Maybe a bit advanced for you, but it's a good place to start.
I would love it. I would love to learn this recipe. Um, Tell me, in addition to this, which is a wonderful, do you have anything poison related? Anything, any minor poisons that, if the transport were to come across, that I could use it against my enemies? We are fighting very evil demons. Any edge I could get would be most welcome.
Well, if your adversary is demons, you won't have much luck using poisons. You would be better off using holy water against such predators. Um, Not something that I dabble in, but if you talk to Father Xantis, I'm sure he could help you out in that regard. With regarding this, however, let's see. She thumbs through a couple scrolls, and she's found. And she looks like she's found what she's looking for. Ah, here it is. Here's the recipe I was looking for. So if this is something of interest, it's certainly something you could learn relatively soon after applying yourself for a while. Say 40 gold for such a recipe.
40 gold for a poison recipe, really?
Well, this is the willow's bark recipe.
Oh, 40 gold just for the Willis bark.
That's right.
Okay. What
There
about
there
and
are there are a few particulars you have to be mindful of.
hmm.
If you are weary, college, we could split it.
Oh no, Utramir. This is my endeavor. This is my hobby. I would never ask something. You spend your money on things for you, such as swords and armor and the like.
Alrighty then.
I will have to think about it. Do you have anything cheaper, maybe in the minds of the poisons, or I guess the willow bark was the antidote. So I suppose just poison was the only other thing I was looking for.
Well, let's see. Afraid I don't have any poison recipes on hand at the moment. I can look around and see if I can find something, and if you come back at another time.
All right, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you
If-
very much.
If what you're looking for is poison, however, you might try the alchemist shop. They might have a few poisons lying around.
That is great to know. Thank you.
Thank you.
And just so you know, the willow's bark recipe, that's not available till level 3.
Right, I saw that.
The only one that is really available for you right now is at level 1 or 2 is the bandage of healing.
No poisons at all, at level 1 or 2.
No other. Well, you could probably go to the shop and buy some poison if that's what you're looking for.
At the alchemist shop.
Yes.
Hmm.
So that took about an hour, about 2 hours. It's about 3 o'clock now.
All right. Maybe I wonder. I think I'm going to go to go somewhere to try and clean off my my silks. I wonder where I could go for that. Maybe I should just go clean it by the river.
They offer cleaning services at most inns,
Most inns. All right.
including the Rusty Dragon.
I'm going to head back to the Rusty Dragon. Kaj, feel free to join me or not. Just going to drop off my drop these off to get cleaned.
That sounds like a wonderful plan. Remind me, where was Antar going? Was he also going to the Rusty Dragon?
I do not know actually. I think he was still at Rings and Things. He said he wanted to stay around there for a little bit.
All right. Well, I might check in with him, see how he's doing. But I'll meet you at the Rusty Dragon before you go to your arm wrestling tournament.
Perfect, my friend. I shall see you there.
Fantastic.
Sorry,
I'm trying to learn how to play this thing. I
Sorry,
don't think it's working.
I was looking something up. What do you guys want to do?
I'm heading back to the bar or the inn, and Kaj is heading back to Rings and Things.
To meet up with Anthar, wherever Anthar is.
Okay. We'll start with Utramir. We'll end with that, Utramir. Kaj and Anthar, you're back at Rings and Things. Doing
yeah.
what?
Actually, I was gonna head over to the Goblin Squash stables to sell those goblin ears.
Okay.
And I'm just tracking down Anthar, so I'll be a little bit behind him.
All right. So you make your way towards the Goblin Squash stables. It looks like the caretaker is tending to some of the horses in stables, including your 4 horses. Looks like he's kind of laying out some water and feed for them, making sure that they have plenty of bedding and hay. Just generally making sure that they're well maintained and ready for use whenever they're needed. Do you walk up to him, or what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'll walk up to, is it Darvin?
I believe so.
Darvin Hosk.
There.
My elven friend. How's the goblin hunting been going?
Oh, pretty good. Show him my pile of goblin ears.
Ooh, let's see what you've got. How many have you had there?
1, 2, 3, 14.
14 goblin ears. Ah, well done. Well done. Let's see. Looks like I owe you 14 silver pieces then. Just a moment. He grabs a coin purse from his hip and counts out 14 pieces and puts them in your hand and says, well done, my friend. Good goblin hunting. I'll take those off your hands for you. And he strings them up in front of the stables to let them continue to dry out in the sun. Was there anything else you'd be needing? I've been taking care of your horses for you. Not to worry, they're ready to go whenever you are.
Just a second. Oh yeah, I was hoping to get my fishing tackle I left on my horse.
Certainly. Go ahead and all of your saddlebags are over there in the corner. He points towards one end of the stable where he kind of has organized all of the saddles and saddlebags for various horses. It looks like each one is labeled with a paper tag of the horse and rider.
Excellent. Thank you, my good sir.
Oh, certainly. Don't forget to tell your friends that your tab will be coming due fairly soon, by the end of the week.
End of the week. I will let them know.
That's right.
Perfect. I go over to Cinnamon, my horse, my pack horse. Give her a good pet, you know. And
she seems pretty receptive to your pats.
I switch out my rapier for the fishing tackle.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll just whatever you do with horses, just brush their hair or whatever.
Looks like it's already been brushed and actually pretty well maintained as horses go.
Pretty soft. Looking good, Cinnamon.
Nay!
Yeah. I think that's about it here for me.
All right. So is everyone converging back at the Rusty Dragon?
I'm still tracking down Anthar. So if I get a lead at the
you
pawn
catch
shop,
you catch up to him right as he's leaving the Goblin Squash stable.
Oh, hey, gosh, what are you doing here?
Anthar, I have something to run by you. So I have 2 ideas of how we play out tonight. I feel like you'd be receptive to both. One option, which is more risky, is while Utramir arm wrestles with these guards, we go in to this pawn shop and we just steal whatever we can, any valuables we can, sell it somewhere else. That's very risky. I don't really know what the inner workings and security there are, but it seems like if these guards are being occupied by Anthor arm wrestling, Utramir arm wrestling, we might be okay. That's one option. The other option is I found out that I could get some poison, or at least learn how to make some poison here at the alchemist shop. I do that. I maybe with your help, or maybe with Utramir's non-knowing help, distraction, I slip this poison into the drink of Riften. Utramir wins easily, and we bet on Utramir, make a bunch of money. What do you think?
Jeez. Wow. It looks like you put in a lot of thought with that. Jeez. What kind of poison is this?
Whatever it is, I don't know it yet. I have to go to the alchemist shop first. It's not going to be deadly. It's just going to weaken him a bit. Hopefully, he'll think it's just alcohol. Hopefully. And then, we take in the money and that's that. What are your thoughts? I would love if you don't like either of them. I'd love to hear it. These are just my ideas.
I mean, they did call me half elf earlier.
That they did. I noticed that. Didn't think you liked them too much. I don't like them either.
I mean, I don't hate them, but I don't think we're acquaintances for sure. I will remain silent to Uchamir, but in the same way, have little to nothing to do with this poison thing.
All right. I respect that a lot. I think I'm gonna go with the poison it's not gonna hurt him. No, the short term minor poison, to be fair. I think I'm gonna go with that option. I'll let you know if it succeeds. We'll both bet handsomely. I don't expect you to do anything.
I will I'll follow suit on your betting.
All right. Sounds great. So I proceed on to the alchemist shop to see what kind of poisons I can acquire.
So it looks like there's 2 potion alchemy shops in town.
Who are there?
As you ask around, it looks like there's one that's kind of known for being pretty reasonably priced alchemist shop, but has a bit of a reputation for having some oddities with a few of its potions. The other seems to be pretty reputable, but higher priced.
All right. Well, I don't want to kill this dude, so I'm gonna go to the higher priced one.
All right. As you walk up to the alchemy shop, you see a sign out front that reads "The Pillbug's Pantry." It's a 2-story building that has a stone foundation and wood cross beams to support it. A few windows out front and kind of a large oak door. As you walk through, you find a fairly pudgy man, a man of about his mid to late 60s, dressed in fine clothing and kind of ornamented finely with a few pieces of jewelry. A ring and a necklace. Seems to be balding, kind of at the top of his hair. It looks like his hair is thinning out pretty significantly. Seems to be putting out a few bottles of varying colors on a couple of the shelves to either side of the room. Looks like most of the room is kind of filled up with these shelves of that contain varying potions of different colors and different shapes and sizes. As you approach, he kind of looks at you and says, all right. Well, is there anything you're looking for that I can help you with?
Well, I'm looking for any kind of poison of weakness, something very minor, something nothing too drastic. And also any recipes that you have on such potions.
Kind of raised an eyebrow. What exactly did you have in mind for this?
Oh, just nothing too sinister. Just trying to broaden my horizons.
Roll a deception check.
Sweet. Can I target this guy as my prey first?
Doesn't that only apply to attacks?
Nope. I can designate anybody my prey, to my understanding.
Ooh.
Does that apply to all DC checks?
Let's see. Well, Hunter's Edge +2 circumstance on deception, intimidation, stealth, and knowledge checks.
Okay.
So
All
my
right.
understanding is that's not That's
Or
not like combat, right?
yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and roll a deception check then.
Okay,
Plus advantage, so that'd be +2.
cool. 22.
He's doesn't quite seem convinced, but he's thumbs around and sees what he kind of looks around and tries to find what you're looking for. Well, let's see. If you're looking for something that hurts the victim, or rather just weakens the victim, this ought to do it. What sized animal are you looking for?
Oh, nothing larger than a wolf, really. Maybe between a wolf and a stag.
All right. Well, this one ought to serve you just fine. Let's see. Right. Well, this will run you about 20 gold. This one.
Just for the single potion, not knowing how to make it.
Well, I run a business here, and got to make sure that make a profit. You know how it is.
15 gold. I'd be happy to offer you
Oh, I
12.
said 20 gold.
Oh, I'd be happy to offer you 15.
Roll a diplomacy check.
Yes. Yes.
Which I also have. Oh, damn, I don't have a +2 circumstance. All right. $17.
Sorry, price is 20 gold for that one.
I'll pay 20 gold.
All right, here you are. This one, this will weaken the victim for about an hour or so, and if hopefully it'll serve your purposes. All right.
All right. Well, pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Yeah. Well, pleasure is your word for it.
Can I do a perception to see what kind of knowledge slash like knowledge artifacts slash security they have available?
Sure.
$26.
Seems to be pretty secure. Windows and doors, hefty locks and hefty bolts on the windows. Looks like there's a few books in the back, kind of a bookshelf full of books of kind of various colors, mostly made out of mostly leather bound books. You can't tell from the distance, in particular, what they contain. However, you also see kind of a pile of scrolls to one side.
Okay. I'll continue on my way.
All right. And that brings us to about 5 o'clock or so, when everyone converges at the Rest Dragon Inn.
I'm gonna actually head down to the docks by where we're supposed to meet tonight.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go fishing on the docks.
Ooh.
Okay. Roll survival check.
Mm-hmm. 21.
After about an hour's fishing, you manage to fish yourself 4 pretty decently sized trout.
4?
4.
Ooh. Can I go ahead and try again?
Sure.
$27.
All right, you. Sorry, do this. This time you only get one try.
It's a big one. It's pretty big though, right?
It's bigger than the others.
All right.
It's about a trout and a half compared to the others.
Okay. Are there people around at all?
Yeah, there's kind of people walking back and forth, kind of from the shipyards and kind of around the docks. It looks like most of them are either appear to be some sort of laborers or perhaps seamen or rope makers or shipbuilders and the like. Seem to be kind of certainly the working class.
Yeah, I go and just kind of grab one of them and say, well, not grab them, but as they're passing by, kind of say, "Oh, hey, is there a way we can?" I don't know. I know the hagfish, whatever. What is this place?
The hagfish.
The hagfish, yeah. Do they supplement their pricing if we catch the fish?
Well, the hagfish isn't known for doing that sort of thing, but you can certainly take a few fish to the fish market. They're not open now, but they ought to be open in the morning.
Okay.
He kind of looks at your fish and says, I don't know if they'll take day-old fish, though.
That's fine. Okay, thank you. And I'll go into the hagfish, and I will sit down in a table waiting for Kaj and Utramir's for them to get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold off on my description of the hagfish until the other two get there.
I'll wait outside then. Actually.
Okay. And Utramir and Kaj, are you making your way towards the hagfish?
Yeah.
The one thing I'm curious about is I went to the inn to drop off my clothes to get them washed. How much would that cost?
A silver piece?
Easy. And I assume I probably won't get that back for a little bit. Right?
That's something that they probably do overnight, though.
Hey, what do I care? I assume the hagfish does not have this no shirt, no shoes policy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'll pay my silver piece though for that and head on to the hagfish.
They say that they'll take your clothes that night.
Oh, okay.
They're not.
I mean, I'm more
they're
than
not washing
happy.
clothes right now.
Okay. I
They
mean,
do
I'd
it
be
at
more than happy. I mean,
They do it overnight.
what do I care? I am, good-looking man. Who cares what walk about town?
All right, the three of you make it towards the hagfish. Ooh, actually, I've got something for that.
Real quick, I gotta use the restroom real quick.
Okay,
No
let's
worries.
then take a quick 3-minute break, and
Sweet.
then we'll come right back.
Perfect.
And we're back. All right. You make your way towards hagfish. So, as you make it down to the docks, you get the ever-present smell of salt in the air. Closer and closer you get to the hagfish, the more intense the smell is. You can smell not only the salt of the air and salt of the sea, but kind of that of fish, both fresh and a bit rotten. You get a little bit closer to the hagfish, and the smell gets a little bit more pleasant as you do so. Smell of kind of cooking fish and smoked fish. Perhaps a fish stew or clams and crab and oysters and lobsters begin to come through. And you finally make it to the hagfish. And oh, here we are. You finally make it to the hagfish, and it looks like it's a bit more of a shack than you had previously thought. But as you get in, you see a fair number of working class individuals that are enjoying various games at a couple of different tables, both inside and outside. It looks like it's kind of an outdoor sort of concept and construction. It looks like there's kind of a enclosed cooking area, but most of the seating seems to be stretched between kind of an outdoor deck area that overlooks the bay and the ocean, and kind of a covered area a little bit closer to the hearth of the fire and the food being cooked. As you look around, it looks like there's a fair number of games going about, some card games, a few dice games, a couple of a couple of arm wrestling competitions as well. You see a kind of middle-aged to older gentleman, looks fairly distinguished. If you had to guess, you would say he almost looks like a stereotypical soldier that's now retired and enjoying the quiet life. He has short black hair, very militaristic in its cut, with a clean-cut beard. He seems to kind of walk around in a kind of a militaristic manner, only hobbled by the lack of a leg on his left side, replaced by a wooden peg leg that noticeably knocks against the wooden floorboards as he walks around to check on patrons' drinks and make sure that everyone is content and happy with their service. You see what looks to be the guard on one end of the corner drinking with a couple other gentlemen of similar stature and similar build. Looks like he's already enjoying a nice tankard of ale. What would you like to do?
Riften, are you prepared for? Are you prepared to lose?
Well, once I finish this last drink, I'm prepared for something, but losing's not on the agenda.
Well, I propose I buy all of us a drink, my friends and you. One drink before a fight is always a good way to go. My mother always said that.
Well, that's very gracious of you, and I'd be happy to oblige.
Barkeep, I'll have drinks around for my three friends, or my four friends. Sorry, Riften included.
As you call out and for drinks, and a moment later, the kind of militaristic looking man with the peg leg walks by, is hobbling a little bit. If you had to guess, he would look like he'd be struggling, but he seems pretty used to the gait. He lays out drinks in front of all of you, and says, "I heard that you're gonna take on Riften for an arm wrestling competition. Did I hear right?"
Yeah, absolutely, sir. I'm afraid that this town will need a new arm wrestling champion. So,
Well, good luck with that.
you're saying I cannot beat him?
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible, but Riften's never been bait. So, good luck with that.
Are you willing to put money down on it?
Am I willing to put money down on it? Well, I'm not much of a gambling man, except when I am. And
Aren't we all?
aren't we all? You know what? I would be willing to put down some money on said competition. And how much you wagering?
We are wagering 20 gold pieces.
Well, I'll certainly match that.
20 gold pieces. Excellent. With anyone else, I'll stand up and address anyone else in the hagfish. Would anyone else wish to wager against Utermir Zashel against this soon to be former arm wrestling champion, Riften?
You get the attention of quite a few people in the bar, and it looks like a few kind of walk towards you and decide to get in on the pot.
While all of those people are distracted by Utramir's display of bravado, I'm gonna position myself over with the drinkers next to Rifton's drink, see if attention's drawn away from myself.
All right. No one really notices you. You move pretty chalantly, so no one's really noticed anything devious thus far. So it looks like two people have taken your bet. And they're betting against you, Utramir.
I understand. It's very popular to go with the former champion, but again,
Actually,
he will be the former champion by the time this is done.
Actually, let's do this.
Riften, I have the feeling also you are a gentleman who has always had the odds with you. I've always had the odds against me. I like having the chip on said shoulder.
So it looks like 3 people actually decided to join in on the bet. Actually, after a couple kind of come close and see how large you are, Utramir, looks like a couple have actually switched sides. So it looks like you have 3, including yourselves, that are betting for Utramir. So in the pot, there is 120 gold pieces, of which 60 are bet for Utramir, and then the other 60 are bet for
Riften.
Riften. So it's a 2 to, that would make it a 2 to 1. So if you, so kind of how this would work is it would be a competition. You have the arm wrestling competition, and the pot would be split among the winning parties. So there's 3 on either side. At the moment.
Can I do a perception to see who is watching me while I'm near his tankard?
Sure.
18.
Looks like people are kind of gazing back and forth. Most of the attention, however, seems to be at the table, which houses Riften's tankard. So most of the attention, however, seems to be drawn towards Riften and Utramir themselves.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to slip in that poison shit into his tankard.
All right, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
All right. 15.
Okay. As you kind of reach out and begin to pour the 1 ounce vial into the drink, an arm reaches out and grabs your hand and says, what do you think you're doing there, my friend?
I was just giving my good friend a little extra something for the fight.
Oh, I see. Your orc friend, right?
That's right.
Oh, well, let me help you there. And he pours it into Uhtred's glass. And
Shoot.
he hold on. This same gentleman who seems to be in league with what did I call him?
Riften.
Riften the Rifter.
This man that seems to be in league with Riften pulls up his glass and says, "All right, to a good competition." And he kind of holds his glass for you to clink against.
Me,
Everyone.
everyone.
Knowing. Wait. Shoot. Do I see like Kaj do that move?
Roll a perception.
Thing. Okay.
And Uchimir, also you also roll a perception, Uchimir.
All right. Let's see. 22.
27.
You both notice the failure of
Oh
the
no.
drink.
Okay. Knowing this, I say, to a good fight, and I pretend to slip into Utramir, spilling his glass.
Roll a deception check.
Should I do that as well? Or? Actually, I don't know what's
not yet.
going on.
You don't. Well, you know that there's something in your drink now. But actually, wait a second. You weren't.
I wasn't.
You're not
there.
privy. You don't know that it's. You don't know that it's poison.
Correct.
You didn't. Anthar knows that it's poison because they talked about it. So Anthar, roll a. Actually, roll an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
How convincing can you make this?
21.
Okay. Let me check. Let's see if that. You fall into Uchimir, spilling about half of his tankard.
Okay.
Anthar, are you okay? Kind of a trip there.
Yeah, as I get up, slap his drink out of his hand.
What the hell, man?
Oh, sorry, Tremere.
It's my drink.
I've been celibacy for a very long time.
Oh, so you're not used to drink.
The same man that grabbed Kaj's arm says, "So, what exactly was in that drink?"
Are you talking to me?
I am talking to you.
I have no idea. Why do you ask?
Well, you seemed pretty zealous about slapping that drink out of your orc friend's hand. I'm just curious, what exactly is going on here?
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a very lengthy elf and pretty clumsy at that.
Roll a deception check.
I was going to say, I don't think you're very clumsy, Anthar. Don't sell yourself short there, friend. I've seen him hit goblins from halfway across the courtyard with his arrows.
Shut up, Uchibi.
I'm not. See, sorry. He gets upset when I talk about Shalelu, his girlfriend. So he might be getting a little embarrassed about me talking about his skills as an archer.
I'm gonna go ahead and target this fella as my prey.
Okay. What's that deception check, Anthar?
A 19.
He does not believe you.
Okay. You can.
I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but I smell shit, and it's not on my boot.
Well, the floors are definitely is what you smell because these floors are slippery as heck.
Listen, let me just. I don't know what the hell is going on right now. I just want to arm wrestle this fellow, take your money, and declare myself champion of this town. Drinks all around after my victory.
Well, I think we still are in need of a toast, and since half of our friends here lack parchment, I'll make sure they're well quenched. Just a moment. He runs off to the bar and grabs a couple more drinks. Returns with 2 tankards, one for Anthar and one for Utramir.
Oh, I don't really drink.
I insist.
That's okay.
Hey, if he's not interested, I'd be more than happy to drink his tankard as well.
So would I.
Have at it, you guys.
All right. And he kind of raises his glass and clanks it against yours. Drink up, my friend. So, Uchimir, did you drink both those?
Both of those.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. And Anthar, you're abstaining.
Stained.
Okay. All right. It's at this point that Riften sits down, kind of clinks his neck, kind of throws his shoulders back. Seems like he's ready to go. All right. Well, my orc friend, it's a shame you came all this way down here just to lose, but that's how you choose to end your evenings. I'm happy to oblige.
Well, my friend Riften, I just hope that you've been happy with your place in life. Being champion for so long. I just hope you can get used to the idea of not being champion for the rest of your life.
Well, I've been champion for longer than I can remember, so I don't have any worries about that.
Oh, I just hope you say the same thing when your ass is on the ground.
Actually, before we do that, let me check one thing.
And by your ass, I mean your arm. I just like throwing stuff like that out there, Friendly jabs. By the way, Kush, was that like some sort of was that some of that foraging stuff you find? I mean, you know how I just like my beer pure. I don't like, my alcohol to be diluted with, weeds and stuff.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I wanted to give you a little energy, but you have all the energy you need, so I won't happen again.
I appreciate it, my friend. I gladly will drink in that. But maybe next time you can spike my drink with said energy.
Oh yes, next time it'll be a lot of fun.
Perfect.
All right. Riften kind of holds up his arm and says, ready when you are.
I was born ready.
All right. Go ahead and roll a strength check.
$25.
Right. So as you kind of collapse together, it looks like he's beginning to wane early on. You get about halfway over, and his eyes begin to bulge, realizing his predicament. Roll another strength check.
$18.
The two of you, your arms begin to come back to center as he regains his hold and his grip. Roll another strength check.
24.
He begins to push against you, and he's actually about halfway towards beating you. Roll another strength check.
24.
You move. The two of you move back to center. It's a back and forth battle. Roll another strength check.
19.
This time, it looks like you're beginning to wane, and he comes again to the center, about halfway towards beating you. Roll another strength.
24.
Gotta be kidding me. All right, back to center. Damn it. Roll another strike. Ooh.
22.
Oh, now he has you almost to the table. He's only your two arms are only about 2 inches from the table, from you losing the arm wrestling competition. Go ahead and roll another strength. Fucking damn it.
23.
He kind of wanes back and he just barely catches at the end. He's about 2 inches from losing. You're about 2 inches from victory. Roll another.
19.
Gotta be kidding me. Back to fucking center. God damn it. Okay, another roll.
24.
All right. Back. You have him about halfway again. It's just a back and forth battle. No holds bar. Go ahead and roll again.
22.
Okay, you're down. You have him down. Or not down. You're 2 inches from beating him. You're about 2 inches from the table. Go ahead and roll another strike.
19.
Comes back to center.
I've got the lucky roll. Come on.
It's at this point, after about a solid minute of back and forth, that about half of the patrons of the bar seem to be kind of collecting around you, and now they're just kind of watching this unfold.
Outramir, just remember the play. Over the top, Mikey.
Over the top. You're right. You're absolutely right. With one hand, flip my hat around backwards.
Go to roll another strike.
24, motherfucks.
He has you 2 inches from He's 2 inches from victory. He has you almost pinned.
21.
He smashes your hand to the ground.
Oh, man.
A huge clank rings out from the bar, and about half of the crowd cheers and the other half growls.
Damn.
Well, you had me going there for a while, and frankly, you did better than most. But I won in the end, and I'm not surprised.
I must say, Riften, that was a great fight, great bout. You are the true champion of Sandpoint when it comes to arm wrestling. Thank you for the chance to take on the champion.
Take 20 gold off of your.
Can do.
You're 20 gold down now. Well, nobody will call me a sore winner, so next round's on me.
I appreciate it.
Oh, I almost forgot. You haven't met Nora.
I'm not interested, honestly.
Oh, but you can recover your losses.
What?
I'm more interested in other competition. Is there another game going about? I would like to try and win my money back.
Oh, yes. Just a moment. He goes off to the talk to the barkeep before he brings all the drinks over. And let's see. Oh, shoot. Where is it? Here. And the barkeep comes over and says, I hear that you're interested in in a new game. Is that right?
Yes. Is there? No. I am always interested in new competition.
Well, we have a outstanding challenge. If you're interested, has a fairly hefty coin purse involved in it.
What would it be exactly? I would like to know before I throw my hat in.
Well, the buy-in's only 1 silver, and should you win, you will win that coin purse over there. And it kind of points towards one side of the bar. It looks like a pretty hefty coin purse, a leather pouch, kind of nailed to one. Nailed to one of the support beams in at the back of the bar. Just one thing you have to do.
What's that?
You just have to meet Nora. And well, let me properly introduce you. And he kind of grabs your shoulder and kind of brings you over to the bar. And he kind of head nods towards this large tank, kind of this large kind of greenish blue tank, about the size to house a body, but kind of as you kind of look into it, expecting something horrid, you see what looks to be a giant worm, kind of floating around and swimming around. It appears to be a hagfish, a large worm-like creature that has kind of a rigid series of hooked teeth used for blood sucking. It's a creature commonly found in the region, and is kind of known as being the larger version of various leeches of the area. Well, this here is Nora. All you have to do is to win that coin purse. There is have a drink with Nora.
Oh, I
Interested?
see. I see. Have a drink with Nora. I'm assuming you mean my blood, not hers.
Oh no, nothing so barbaric. He grabs a tankard from behind the bar, dips it into the water, and the top of this water kind of has a frothy, oily layer to it, and he kind of picks up a pretty good amount of that in the recovery, and puts the glass in front of you. The glass itself smells wretched. It smells something like a bog or a dying animal. All you have to do, drink this tankard, keep it all down, and you win that coin purse there.
Keep it all down, huh?
That's right.
1 silver piece.
1 silver piece buy-in. If you win, you get all the silver pieces in there. No one's won this particular competition sometime, so it's gotten quite hefty. In
I'm
fact,
assuming.
I don't know that nail will be able to handle the weight much longer.
Riften, have you met with Nora and her drink? Did he?
Oh well, yes, I've met Nora before. She's a fine lass.
And yeah, you couldn't hold down this.
Well, not my forte. No. More of a stout arm wrestler myself. Don't have much of a constitution for that sort of thing. You, however, an orc, blood of the warrior. I'm sure you could handle it.
Well, I drink, and I drink, and I drink. What's one more drink in this world? I'm gonna pay the silver piece and start drinking that bile.
All right. Go ahead and roll a fortitude save.
A fortitude save?
Fortitude save.
Oh my god.
24. Fucking.
You make it about a third into the glass, and as soon as the glass touches your lips, before you even really begin to drink, you kind of get a taste of that froth and that oily concoction that rested at the top of the tank. Taste and smell something of rotten fish mixed with oil and kind of putrid and kind of week old blood. You make it through about a third of the tankard, and you do this little bit of a dry heave, and you have to pause for a moment, and then you look back and you realize you have about 2/3 left. Go ahead and roll another 40. All right, roll another 40 out.
I've got a lucky roll. Lost that one, but I'm going to get this. 19.
You make it through this the second third. You're about 2/3 through, and you actually overspill a little bit, and it kind of goes up your nose a little bit.
Oh!
And then you kind of like you notice something go a little bit greener. Your gills go a little greener. You're a deeper shade of green, and your eyes kind of become a little bit bloodshot. You grasp the table, trying to clench it, trying to kind of hold in anything that's working its way up, and you kind of heave over, and you
Oh, damn
spew
it.
all over the table. Everything that was on the table is now covered in this oily mixture of bile and stomach acid, and the entire crowd roars, "Ha ha! Another silver for the pots!" And now you are sickened. You take the sickened condition.
Perfect.
Which means that you take -1 on everything
That's what I thought.
until you recover.
Well, that's just fucking great, isn't it?
Oh well, and the barkeep comes back over and kind of points at one of the worker boys to clean up the mess. Well, you did a fair number, and out of good sport, next drink's on the house. And
I think I'm good without any more of your drinks.
You sure?
I'm going to walk out of here.
You don't have a tankard of ale after that. That taste is gonna linger. You don't want that.
I would prefer my drinks back at the inn. Thank you.
Well, I mean, which inn are you talking about?
Oh, it's fine inn. It's the best in town, I would say.
Oh, you must be talking about Rusty Dragon.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I won't deny Rusty Dragon's a nice place, but they can't beat our seafood.
I think I've had enough seafood for tonight as well.
Oh, that's a fair point. Well, sad to say that you're leaving a little bit lighter in coin purse, but better luck next time.
Next time, for sure. Riften, he is a good fighter, a great arm wrestler, a true champion. And I bid you all adieu.
All right. So as Uchimir leaves for the Rusty Dragon, Anthar and Kaj, what are you doing?
I'm gonna head over to the fire and just kind of mind my own business and cook up some salmon.
You're just gonna some of the trout?
Yeah, the trout. Sorry.
You're just gonna cook it right on the fire?
Yeah, there's people around. It seems pretty low-cal.
Okay. Sure. Why not?
Sure.
And Kaj, what are you doing?
It's the middle of the night, right? Dark.
It's about 10 or 11 now.
All right, I'm gonna scope out the herbalist shop.
Okay. You make it to the herbalist shop. Looks like the downstairs is dark. It looks like there's lights coming from the upstairs.
Oh wait.
Okay. You're just gonna wait there indefinitely.
Yeah, I mean, I'll wander around, be out incognito. I got my hood up, but I'm gonna wait.
After about an hour, the lights upstairs go out. So it's
Okay.
about midnight now.
I'm gonna go in. I want to say the back door was the easier one. I'm gonna go in the back door, see if I can pick that lock without creating commotion.
Go ahead and roll a thievery check.
I lost my D20. Oh, there it is. Oh no. 10.
After about an hour, you do not manage to unlock the lock. It seems fairly well constructed.
All right. I'm gonna go to the front door, look around, and if no one's around, I'm gonna try to pick a lock real quick.
So you go through to the front. It looks like there's not too many people walking about at this hour. The occasional drunkard, town guard is on patrol. They kind of walk through every few minutes or so. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna do a quick. I'm gonna try to unlock it. I'm gonna try to pick the lock real quick. And I roll a 14.
You hastily try to pick the lock, but you break a couple of lock picks in doing so.
All right. I'm gonna go back to the Breast Dragon Inn then.
All right. All right. And Anthar, in that time, you were able to cook up as many fish as you like and eat those as you like. What do you do now?
I search for other games to my liking, like darts or something.
It doesn't look like there's anyone playing darts. There does, however, seem to be a game of liar's dice.
God, no. There's no way.
Do it.
I would be so bad. I can't.
Oh fuck! Why did I leave when there was liar's dice to be had?
You know what? Sure, fine. I'll head over to the table.
Okay. Looks like there is two people playing at the moment. Kind of an elderly gentleman, long gray hair, kind of a mustache, handlebar mustache, and kind of a younger, clean-cut guy, probably about his mid-20s or so. As you sit down, the two of them look at you and kind of look at each other and kind of grin a little bit. The older gentleman says, "All right, well, looks like we got another player. You interested? Yeah, Yana, Sunny Boy."
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's see here. I gotta remember how many. Actually, I forget how many dice are in Liar's Dice.
I
I think it's 6.
I think it's 6. Okay.
That sounds about right.
So on yours, Anthar, go ahead and roll 66. All right. Well, do you need a review of how this game is played, or are you familiar?
Oh, it's a 5. Sorry.
5. Okay.
5d6.
What was that, young man?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 5d6.
No, I think I remember. It's been a little bit.
Well, if you don't remember, each one of us is going to roll 5 dice here and go around the table, and you can either up the ante, change the face, or call each other a liar.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
All right. So go ahead and roll 5d6.
Okay.
All right, Shiny Boy, since you're our guest, you can go first.
So is there 2 other people playing as
There
well?
are two others, yes.
Okay. So 15.
Actually, you know what? Let's simplify this. There's only one. There's the old guy. There's no young guy.
Okay. So okay, just 10 die then.
Oh, actually, I don't know that we can. Can you play Liar's Dice with only 2 people?
I think you need 3 people.
I think you do.
It'll
Need
be
3 people.
tough. Yeah.
Okay. Change my mind. All right. So there are. You're going first. All right,
Okay.
Shiny Boy. You're the first. You're our guest, so you can go first. Oh, you know what? We forgot to put our money down. Which would you like to bet?
I'll just
20.
5 silver pieces.
All right. Well, that'll be all right. We'll go ahead and play for 5 silver pieces.
Okay. Yeah. I will. I'll say 2d6 or 2 6s. Sorry.
2 6s, you say? Well, I'm not going to call you a liar on that one. I'll say 3 6s. So you gotta go left. Actually, and I guess I'll say 3 1s.
I'll do 5 1s.
Well, 5 1s, you say? Huh. That's quite a gamble, don't you think? Well, I'll say 5 6s. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll I guess I'll go 6 6s.
There's no way.
Are you calling me a liar?
Yeah.
All right. So you reveal the dice to find there are. The young boy has 2 6s. The old man has 1 6. That's 3. How many do you have?
0.
Yep. Well, my elf friend, it looks like you won that round. Here you are, and he pushes 5 silver to you. Or let's see, it'd be you guys would. Actually, how do you divide it 3 ways? Kid loses.
The collar, is it the? It's between the collar and the.
You split it between collar and the other guy. Yeah. Or no, the other guy gets his bet in, but
Yeah.
the caller gets
He gets his money back.
So you get 10 silver.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
Nice.
that was a good one. Would you like to go again?
Yeah. Sure.
All
Go
right.
for some real money.
What does that mean?
Would you like to up the ante? Say 10 silver.
10 silver? Okay.
10 silver.
Yeah, let's do that.
And since you were the victor, you can go first.
Um, 4 5s.
4 5s. Starting on a high one, aren't you? All right, Sonny boy. I'll say 5 5s. Kid kind of looks at the old man, looks at you, and says, so I guess I'll say 5 6s. Ain't there yet.
Huh. Okay. 5 6s. Yeah, I'm gonna say no on that one.
All right, well, the bet's been called, so let's reveal the dice. The young boy reveals he had 1 6. What do you have, Anthar? Is that
0.
old man has 3 6s. So you called him, and you are now 10 silver richer. So you get your 5 back, and then 10 silver as well.
Oof.
Or your 10 silver and then 10 silver from the kid. Old man's at the same rate. Hasn't won,
Okay.
hasn't lost. Well, where'd you like to go again?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do
Where'd you like to bet this time?
how deep are your pockets?
Oh, as deep as they need to be.
Okay.
That's where I keep my well, never mind.
What are you willing to lose?
Oh, well, let's say 5 gold.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do 5 gold.
Yes.
You know what? Let's do 10 gold.
All right, I'll call that bet. I'll call that. 10 gold it is.
Should have stuck around.
All right, you can go first, young lad. Well, I guess I'll say 4 5s. Anthar, you're next.
I'll do 6 5s.
6 5s, you say? Well, say I'm gonna call you a liar.
An honest elf like myself?
Indeed. 6 5s. It's a bit too high, I think.
Shoot. Okay. I reveal 3 5s.
You have 3 5s. The young boy reveals 2 5s, and the old man reveals 1 5.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yes.
You get, what was that bet?
10 gold.
10 gold. You are 10 gold richer. The old man is 10 gold poorer. Well, I think I can do one more bet at that caliber.
You know what? I'm gonna count myself lucky here.
Well, can't blame me there. I wish I did that about a round ago. So fuck me. I don't know.
Good meeting you all.
Well, hopefully, Lady Luck should be on my side next time.
We'll see about that. Yeah, I head out over to the Rusty Dragon, get some shut eye.
All right. Add your winnings to your character sheet.
Oh, already did.
All right. So the three of you return to the Rusty Dragon. Do you just all go to bed?
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
Yes, absolutely.
So you
think so.
awake. Oh wait. Kaj, are you back at the Rusty Dragon?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What we got?
That was really fun.
So you awake, and it's a bit warmer this morning than it's been in like the last week or so that you've stayed at Sandpoint. Noticeably warm. You actually wake up with a slight sweat. At about 8 in the morning or so, it's already a bit toasty. What would you like to do?
I talk to Kaj and Utramir and say, we have some unfinished business in the catacombs.
You think?
I don't
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know if you want to get a good meal in and head down there.
I would be down. How about you, Kaj?
I would never turn down a good meal, but what makes you say that we have unfinished business in catacombs? I wasn't there myself.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's just say there was a population of demons and devils down there. I think it's been lowered to one.
One super goblin.
Yes,
Oh,
he has 3 arms, acid spit, and anything else? Am I missing anything else there, Antar?
Oh yeah, he's each arm is held with a melee weapon.
Yes.
Believe.
Yes.
sounds like he ain't shit when compared to us.
Oh, gosh, I like the way you talk. Let's get a good meal in. Let's get a good meal in, and we can go take down this beast.
After you rejuvenate with the hearty venison stew that they cooked up in the morning, you make your way back towards the glassworks shop, and down back into the basement, through the smuggler's den, down to the depths of the catacombs. Let's see. Here we are. As you make your way down, you see to your right in the first. Oh, do you have the Roll20 open?
Yes.
Oh, I have you on the wrong page. There we are. As you make your way down to the catacombs, through the smuggler's den, you find in the first opening of in the first area where you met your first enemy there, not a corpse, which is what you were expecting, but rather a trail of blood leading deeper into the catacombs.
Is it? Can I check to see if it's like fresh?
Go ahead and roll survival check, perception check.
Perception.
Yeah.
A 27.
Looks like it's about a day old. It looks like it came from at your best guess, it seems like it came from the sin spawn that you had slain 2 days prior. It seems to have congealed in that time.
Okay. Huh. Can I? Is it pretty easily tracked? Like,
It tracks farther into the catacombs. The trail seems to kind of run out at about the statue where you found the dagger,
oh, I see.
farther
Okay.
north.
Yeah. Should we continue down?
That's up to you guys. You were here before. I was not.
Yes, let's do it. But I'm going to have my crossbow ready.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Definitely have my bow ready.
Me too.
All right. Which direction are you going?
Anthar, you lead the way.
Oh, you sure?
Yes, I trust you.
You're positive, huh?
I'm positive.
Okay. You know what happened last time, right?
Oh, yes. We kicked ass and we took names.
I don't. It's a little fuzzy, but yeah, sure.
No, we can just leave the last part out.
Yeah. I guess I'll just keep moving up here.
I'll be right behind you.
Me too.
So you kind of make your way to the end, and you haven't seen much of note other than that kind of blood trail that seems to have ended right about where you are now. Now that you kind of see the door, it looks like the door has been closed. You left it open.
Oh God.
I would be happy to take the lead. I'm quite a stealthy person.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. I check the door to see if it's locked.
It is unlocked.
I open it as quietly as possible.
As you open it, the hinge on the door goes.
Of course it does. All right. I continue onwards.
As you step forward. Oh, shoot. As you step forward, 2 sin spawn emerge from the rafters.
No.
These guys suck.
And they get attack for opportunity. Or not attack, they get surprise round. Ooh, I know what we need. Where is it?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
All right, let's see how they do. First one goes actually, they both. Nope, yeah. First one goes. Come on. First one's going after Kaj. And they make 3 attacks, and none of them hit.
Nope. Do I get an attack since they got into my area?
You do not, because it was surprise round and they're hiding in the rafters.
Gotcha.
The other Sin Spawn, however, goes after Genthar.
This looks familiar.
see. Anthar, what is your AC? Oh, one of the sin spawn jump down from the rafter, slashing at Anthar's face. Managed to cleave into his jaw, doing 5 points of damage. Now roll initiative.
I'm going to sorry, I'm going to shit, what's it called? You guys go ahead.
Go ahead and it's D20 plus perception.
23.
Sorry. 21.
And I'm going to use my feat after you, which means I voluntarily go last in battle, but I gain panache. Panache. Which means I get a oh, sorry.
Anthar, what was yours?
21.
Okay.
The music's intense.
Right.
All right. So, and then Uchimir, you're going last.
Correct. To gain panache.
All right. So that brings us to Kaj. You're up first.
All right. All right. I'm gonna make this son of a bitch right next to me in my prey.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, it's gonna be that son of a bitch next to my boy Anthar.
Yes.
That guy. So this motherfucker's my prey.
Hell yes.
This dude.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a twin takedown. Attack both of my things on him.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So twin takedown. You attack your opponent's player with both weapons, meaning I'm dropping my bow. Make 2 strikes against your hunter prey with when required weapons. If both hit the same hunter prey, combine their damage for the purpose of resistances and weaknesses. Apply your attack penalty to each and strike normally. So the attack penalty is the same, right?
Right.
Okay. So my first one is 22.
That hits.
Cool. My second one is 20 minus attack penalty, which I'm not sure what that is.
Minus attack penalty. Oh, I think that's just your attack bonus.
What's my attack bonus?
Whatever your dexterity modifier is.
Oh, okay. So it'd be +4 is my modifier.
Okay, so go ahead and roll for attack.
So it's 22 and then 20. But that's not counting the modifiers.
Okay, go ahead and apply those modifiers. Then, whatever your dex mod is.
I'm confused.
So it
So
should
my-
be. It
my
sounds
de-
like it. Oh, go ahead.
My dex mod, the initial attack at least, is incorporated into the initial strike because it's +4 for my dexterity mod because it's a finesse weapon.
Right. So you're trying to make a double attack on one of the sin spawn, and you're trying to do so using which feat?
My twin takedown feat.
Okay. So you have to hit it on the hunted prey, which you applied to this one. You combine their damages for the purpose of resisting this weakness. Apply multiple attack penalty to each strike.
Oh, I didn't do that.
So you kind of you use both. So you're attacking with both weapons, and it looks
Right.
like you do damage for both.
Okay.
Should it hit? So go ahead and roll your attack.
Does the circumstance bonus still apply?
You get the circumstance bonus from the hunted prey, correct?
Correct.
That'd be a plus. Yeah, it's still plus.
Dope. So damage is 1d6, which is +2. Oh. First one was just a single 1. +2 would be 3. Second one is a 5 +1 would be 6. Or +2 would be 6. Or +2 would be 7.
So attack of. What were those numbers again? 7. Last one was 7. What was?
It was a 3 and then a 7. Am I doing this right, Anthar? I know that your dual hunted shot is pretty similar to my twin takedown.
What are you doing the damage correctly? Is that your question?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the circumstance would apply to damage.
Yeah. So for hunted prey, you mean?
Yeah, you have hunted prey. I have twin takedown. They're pretty much identical, except yours is ranged. Mine's
So, yeah, circumstance would not apply to damage. It would apply to attack, though.
okay. So then I just rolled a 1 and a 5. Is all I did.
Off of a d20.
No, off of a d6.
Why'd you roll up? Aren't you rolling?
for
You're rolling
damage.
for damage. Sorry, I was thinking you were rolling for attack. Okay, so you do 6 damage on your target.
Yeah.
And how many actions do you have left?
That would be. I have 1 action left. Yeah, I guess I'll attack one more time against the same fucker.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so that's against the same dude that I've already attacked twice. Without the penalty. $24 without the penalty. I don't know what the penalty there is.
That hits.
Cool. So damage 5.
All right, you do 5 points of damage on the creature.
Nice.
Nice
Agreed.
work.
That brings us to Anthar.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the one that is to the right of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll attack.
21.
That hits.
And that's 1d8. 5 points of damage.
All right. This Sin Spawn is looking pretty hurt and pretty damaged.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him again.
Go ahead.
A 24.
That hits.
-5, I guess, right?
Right. Yes.
18.
That hits.
Okie doke. 4 points of damage.
With that final shot, you manage to place an arrow square into the mouth of this creature. The arrowhead flies out and manages to pierce the outside, pierce the skull, going through the back of its head. It lies down, dead on the ground in front of you. All right, I think that you have one more action, yeah?
Yeah, I got a question. The Sin Spawn that's alive right now,
Yep.
is he like floating on the rafters there?
No, he dropped down to attack Kaj, so he's at your guys' level.
I think the one on the left is he's kind of up by the on the wall a little bit.
No, they're on the he's on the platform with you guys.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna go move here.
Okay, that gives him an attack of opportunity.
Well, from my screen, it looks like he's like 2 squares away to my left, directly.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I guess we had to follow. We should just follow for the moment the stream because it's correct on the stream, but for whatever reason it's not on the Roll20.
There
Oh,
we
now
go.
it is.
Okay, I see now. Well, I'll give it a shot. I'll try to hit him. Doesn't look too good. 14.
Does not hit.
It's worth a try.
All right, that brings us to the Sin Spawn. All right, the Sin Spawn is going to launch an attack on Kaj. Ooh. Launching three attacks. All three a bite, going for a biting motion. 2 miss. However, one manages to latch its jaws onto Kaj's shoulder. Kaj, roll a fortitude save. That's D20 plus fortitude.
Yeah. Looking for fortitude. 10.
All right. Kaj, you take 7 points of piercing damage, 1 point of poison damage, and you feel a little unwell. But you can't quite place it other than the massive amount of pain from the bite.
1 point of
Poison damage.
poison damage. Where do I put that?
That's just regular damage for the purposes of HP.
Okay, so 8 points total.
But now you are. Let's see. Oh, what was this called? So now you're sickened. Which means that you're going to take a -1 penalty to all DC checks
Gotcha.
until that clears up. And that brings us to Utramir.
All right. Well, I'm going to put away my cross. Well, I'm just going to aim with my crossbow and shoot at the sin spawn.
Okay.
Oh, am I still sick from the drink from last night, or did I sleep that off?
Oh, you slept it off.
All right. Let's see. 14.
14 does not hit.
Let's try again. 22.
That does hit.
All right, let's see. 1d6. Here we go. Three.
All right. You managed to use your rapier and you managed to cleave off one of the Sin Spawn's talons along with its thumb.
Oh, actually, sorry. This was with my crossbow. I
Oh,
had
with
that
your
drawn, ready to go. But
you shoot it in its hand. You shoot it in its hand.
and that's going to be the end of my turn.
Kaz, you're up.
I'm hacking at him with my claws, baby.
All right, go ahead.
All right. I roll a 23.
That hits.
Ooh, damage 6, baby.
Nice.
That's right.
Hell yes.
With your claw, you managed to cleave off one of its semi-dislocated jaws.
Love it.
Yeah, baby. I'm attacking again.
All right, go ahead.
$14 plus. Ugh. 22.
That hits.
5, baby.
With another cleave of your claws, you manage to scratch down the front chest of the creature, drawing a considerable amount of blood.
All right, I guess I'll attack one more time. Wow, so that's 24 minus the penalties.
10.
So what, 20?
It's -10 for your third attack.
Oh boy, so 14.
Doesn't hit.
All right.
Brings us to Anthar.
I'm gonna finish this one off. Thanks for loosening the pickle jar.
More like the jaw jar.
I'm gonna shoot it with my longbow.
All right.
So a 23.
That hits.
A damage of 4.
With a longbow strike, you manage to pierce it in the left thigh, and it looks like you nearly severed its femoral artery, but it seems to be holding on by just a thread.
Jeez. Okay, I'll shoot him again then. With a, what is that? 24 minus 5, 19.
That hits.
Okie doke. A damage of 2.
With a final strike, the arrow that leaves your bow manages to find its way to the eye of the creature, blinding it and throwing it back. It falls back 10 feet down the stairs to the stone floor below, lies dead at your wake.
Jeez. Wow. With my last action, I'm going to treat wounds on Kaj.
Aw, thanks.
Yeah. Which I totally forgot how to do. Hold on. Treat wounds.
All right, you're looking to treat wounds?
Yeah, so that's a medicine roll, right?
That would be yes.
Okay.
Are you
Mm.
looking to what is it?
I'm
Yeah.
using my feet.
Oh, right. Go ahead. Yeah, medicine check.
It is a natural 20.
Ooh, all right. Let's see. Who are you trying to heal?
Kaj.
Kaj, you heal for 15 HP.
Ooh,
Oh,
very nice.
do I even have 15 HP?
Looks like you're back up to 28.
Yeah, buddy.
Hell yes.
All right. And what are you doing now?
So, that goblin we ran into, the 3-armed acid spitting guy, he was down the hallway there on the right, and there's a door, and he was farther down there. I wonder if we should like set up a trap or something for him. Try and like draw him out.
There
we can-
is a trap that Zero put down
Oh, that's right.
down the hallway. I don't know if it's still there, but
That's right. I forgot about that.
more traps probably wouldn't hurt though.
Maybe we could use like some rope or something to try and like create like a little trip, tripping hazard for this guy.
Yeah.
Maybe in that main hallway, or in the past the hallway into that little chamber.
Does anyone have rope?
Let me check if I brought it.
I have some shitty ass vine.
Yes, I have 50 feet of rope.
That's better than vine. Let's use that.
So what are you looking to do?
Looking to set up like a trap for him to like trip over. If we were like, I'm thinking one of us can go in the room and try and draw him out and chase us into this little room over here. Maybe set up a tripping hazard, like a little trip wire across from the door.
We can create a snare, maybe.
Oh, that's right. We have hunting equipment, right?
Well,
I don't have any snares on me. That shit's incredibly inhumane to animals. I don't fuck with that shit.
I understand. Just like when it comes to a thievery, I understand.
Yes.
No, I mean, you could use like a like hanging snare, basically.
Oh yes, yeah, absolutely. Like put that in front of the doorway, maybe.
Yeah, good.
Uh,
We can use.
So if you look around the chamber that Utramir's in, it looks like there's a fair number of places you could easily string up a snare either on the ceiling or on the walls.
Ooh, yeah, let's build this.
let's do it. I'm not very talented when it comes to crafting, but if someone else is, I would give them my rope.
I've been known to craft before.
Here is my rope then.
Where should I place this?
Let's see. What do you guys think is the best spot?
Well, like we have to draw it out first, don't we?
Yeah. So one of us, I'm thinking, I will do it because I have acrobatics, so I can dodge our trap.
This could go very wrong.
As you kind of get through, it looks like where Ciro had placed the caltrops, looks like they've been removed.
All right.
Kind of is what I was figured. Could place it in front of the doorway here.
Absolutely.
Are you confident you'll remember the traps here?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll set
So you're placing it right in front of the door,
Yeah. Mhm.
and you're placing what type of trap?
Well,
Trying to fashion a
we're gonna
snare.
build a tensioner, so when it hits the tension, the square around him will close and then lift him.
Using the rope.
Yeah.
Are you trying to use that with a counterweight?
Yeah. Is there any we can use the?
There's a fair amount of torture equipment that could easily be used as a counterweight.
Yeah. Let's go
Let's
ahead.
use it.
That was in these rooms. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the room that you guys are currently in.
Oh, those were. Oh, okay.
So if you want to do that, go ahead and roll a crafting check.
Should we all roll, or is it just
Just one person, whoever is making it.
Okay.
25.
You managed to make a pretty reasonably what appears to be a pretty reasonably effective counterweight snare.
Cool. Well, with that, if you draw him, I can use my bow to shoot down the hallway. Ooh, actually, hopefully you can get in these little side compartments before you run up the tunnel. And
Yeah.
you can shoot him, kind of knock him back a little bit. Maybe, I don't know.
I think it's a good idea. Yeah, we could have maybe a college. Maybe you could be up against the wall by the door there, so that when the trap goes off, you could be primed for slashing him. Yeah.
Bonuses for that, yeah.
Oh, I can slash. I don't have any bonuses, but I can slash.
Okay.
And then Antar, like you were saying, you could be primed and ready with the bow to
I mean, I could be all the way back here, basically.
Perfect. What I'm thinking is I will go in because he was in that room with all the box or past the door here. I'm thinking I'm going to use my whip and try and disarm him and try and have him chase me from there. And then, like you guys said, I will dodge the trap. Either hide in the room over here or just turn the corner so I'm ready to strike. And you guys will be ready to strike as well.
Hope this works.
All right. All right, let's do this thing. I'm going to open the door.
Okay.
Do I see anything like just looking down the stairs? Do I see the goblin?
You don't see the goblin. You do see about about 5 by 5 foot planks of wood that are kind of laid out in the middle of the room, and you do hear a bit of a groan coming from the inside of the chamber.
All right, I'm going to put my crossbow away and bring out my whip. And I'm going to move farther down the hall or down the stairs. All right, I want to. What do I see now that I'm closer? Is there anything in here?
Do you peek your head kind of farther out, or are you staying in your square?
Just staying in my square.
Same thing. You see about half a dozen, going on a dozen wood planks, about 5 by 5 foot wood planks, and the groaning and moanings now intensified.
All right, I want to peek my head out a little bit more.
Same thing.
Same thing. All right, I'm gonna step in here.
All right. From one corner, you spot the goblin.
Oh, God.
And the goblin manages to make his first attack. He was waiting for you in the corner, waiting for your entrance. He roll a reflex save.
Luckily, he does not know I am very talented at that. 26.
Oof. All right. He spews out from his mouth a bolt of acid. You... Oh, shoot. Take 2 points of acid damage. And he then moves in. He then moves in to attack. You get attack of opportunity, however.
All right.
Actually, he goes that. Oh wait, no, he uses a stride action, so he's not gonna attack of opportunity. Everyone roll a initiative.
25.
10.
28.
All right, we're gonna start with Kaj. What are you doing, Kaj? Anything? Or are you waiting?
Your mic is muted.
Well, obviously it's muted. So I'm gonna set 5 spaces there, and I'm gonna attack him. I guess this is close enough. I can attack him like claws.
You're gonna have to be 5 foot forward because the wall's blocking your attack.
Ugh. Una mas.
Go
And
back,
then-
Kaj. Go back.
He gets attack of opportunity, which hits. All right. Oh shoot! Wait, I have the wrong. I lie. Lies. Does he hit? He does not hit.
Ha. All right, so I attack with my claws,
All right, go ahead.
which 16.
That hits.
Dope skis. 4.
You managed to slash one of his ears clean off.
Dibs.
That's one mighty big ear.
That's my move.
All right, that brings us to Utramir.
All right, I'm going to put my whip away and bring out my rapier.
So putting your whip away, that's gonna be an action. Taking out your, that's 2 actions.
Perfect.
1 left.
That's all I need. I'm going to use my precise strike. I still have panache, and when you have that, when you're using a finesse or melee weapon, you deal 2 additional precision damage. So you know, little extra to sweeten the deal.
Okay.
Here we go. 21.
That hits.
D6 plus 2. 8.
With your rapier, you slice forward and do a sizable amount of damage at the chest of the enemy. That brings us to Corvus, who's he targeting? He's going after Kaj. Let's see. Oh, wait.
Bring it on, goblin bitch.
Oh, no. He goes 3. He attacks thrice with his burning longsword, none of which seem to make contact.
Wow.
Gosh, you're just too good for him.
Can't even
Don't
see
him-
him.
Anthar.
Anthar is going to stay right here.
Kaj.
Let's get him. Let's get him back up the stairs.
Draw my bow.
Ushamir, you want to retreat now?
Oh, I think we need to get out of here. This guy seemed pretty tough.
All right, Ushamir, I follow your lead. I'd make 2 movements, stop here, and that's my move.
So by disengaging, Corvus gets attack of opportunity, which does not hit.
Bitch. Learn to fucking use your sword, idiot.
Yes.
Stupid
Gosh.
goblin.
And I will do the same. I will move out of here.
All right. He doesn't get attack of opportunity twice, so you can go. All right. So that ends both your guys' turns, yeah?
Mhm.
So Corvus sprint. Oh, actually, both of you guys roll a reflex save to avoid your own trap.
Oh,
18.
28.
Both of you manage to avoid your trap. Outramir only just narrowly avoids getting trapped in his own trap. Corvus moves up and let's see. Does he make it? He jumps right over,
No!
but only just. He was one less, and you would have got him. He jumps over and goes, ah! It's a trap! It's a trap!
It's a trap.
Both you guys gets attack of opportunities.
Oh yeah, we do.
Oh,
Hell
nice.
yeah.
15.
Doesn't
and-
hit.
17.
Does hit. Go and roll damage.
6.
Oh,
Right
With-
in the ass.
With a fling of your wrist, you manage to pierce him right in the ass.
Yes.
He turns around and goes, ah, the goblins! The Longshanks is a fucker! He's a fuckery!
There's more where that came from, you green bastard.
All right, he... Oh. Yes, he gets to do it again. Both of you... Oh, wait, it's his turn now. Both of you roll a reflex save.
$25.
27.
Frick.
Ha.
Frick.
Get on my level,
I got
scrub.
nothing
I'm a
but
fucking,
bad rolls.
I'm experienced in reflex saves.
here.
I'm a cat.
He opens his mouth and goes and spews out a massive amount of acid at both of you. Both of you manage to only just dodge the acid acid phlegm. Both of you take 1 point of acid damage for the splashback. And with his final... Nah, he does not hit. I got crap rolls all night.
What are we scared of this guy? I mean, come on.
I haven't rolled above 10 at all this encounter. All right, Anthar, you're up.
Right. Now
Killing
that,
me, guys.
now that I can see him, I'm gonna designate him as my prey.
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to hunted shot this goblin. So I'll be taking 2 quick shots as one action.
Okay.
The first one is a 17,
That hits.
a 19.
Both hit. Roll damage for both. And give me the total.
5, 3, and then Hunter's Edge gives me an additional 1d8. So I'll do one.
So 5, 3, 8, 9 total.
8 total, and plus 7 is 15 damage.
Oh my
God.
Lord. You fire 2 arrows, one of which pierces him square in the chest, and he falls back 5 feet. manages to hold his ground, but the second arrow pierces him right in the stomach, and he curls back, and he falls down the stairs. Boom, 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 and falls right into one of the pit. Bah! Smash! The wood breaks open, and you can hear as a zombie begins to devour Goblin.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
That was fucking awesome. Holy shit. Oh my god. So now we know what's in the barrels down there.
Zombies. Uh-oh. Then we must be extra cautious.
All right, and let's see. That's the end of Poor Corvus.
Thank goodness. He's worrying me all day.
Right? Damn.
I didn't roll a single d20 above 10 that entire time. What are the odds of that?
That's crazy.
Nothing but crap.
It's
Okay. It's okay. I got all the bad juju out before the final battle. It's okay.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yay.
Have fun.
Gentlemen, I think we've taken care of the main threat here. Maybe we should let the zombies have their lunch, and we can, or I don't know. What do you think? Should we take care of these zombies, or
Come back later.
yeah, or do we go get Zero?
We can kill some zombies.
I mean, it's in a pit, right?
Yeah. From your vantage point, it looks like all the there's like a kind of a series of wood structures, and the one that devoured Corvus seems to be in a pit, and he hasn't come out yet.
I see. Okay.
I can step forward and set the trap on as many zombies as I can, and then jump past our snare. I have excellent reflexes. I'm a cat.
That's a good point. Ooh, I like that.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
So since you're not in combat, you can easily kind of move around your own trap without setting it off.
Great. Let's see, so I want to get here. So that's 1,
You're not in
2,
combat.
3, 4, 5. I know. I'm just setting myself up for success.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna attack this one right here. I'm gonna shoot it with an arrow.
So as you get closer, it looks like each pit is about 15 or 20 feet deep. It appears the zombies are unable to climb up it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Hey guys, this pit's a lot deeper than I thought. I don't think I can shoot an arrow down it.
Let's
You
go
can
down.
shoot an arrow down it. They can't climb up it though.
I could probably lower a rope vine with questionable integrity down it and let them climb up. But that's about all I got.
Let's let them feast on our goblin friend there, and we can let them be.
Do you guys want to continue on?
What do you guys think? Do you think we can tackle what's in front of us? Or...
Yeah, I think so.
Oh boy. Okay,
I agree.
let's do it. Let's face this thing. Who wants to go first?
First, Anthar, do you need any healing?
Oh yes.
Yeah, kinda.
I got you.
Little scratch on the face.
All right, no worries, dude. I got you.
The glimmering elf face.
I'm gonna use one of my bandage minor healing on Anthar.
All right, go ahead and roll a medicine check.
which is 19.
All right, you managed to heal. Who are you healing?
Anthar.
You managed to heal Anthar for 8 points of health.
Ooh. Ooh. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Damn. All right. Shall we? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
As you go farther into the catacombs, you find what appears to be a long corridor with a left turn about halfway down. At the end, you find a closed wooden door.
I'm going to come up to about here. I'm going to keep playing this the way we played the rest of this dungeon. I'm going to peek around the corner here. What do I see? Or can I see anything?
As you peek around the corner, you find you find a series of stairways that appear to be blocked by a fairly sizable amount of rubble. From its depths, however, you hear what sounds like the barking of dogs and the growling of an unknown creature.
All right.
I vote we check out this door first.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go.
Is it unlocked?
It is unlocked.
Alright. I'm gonna use my stealthy cat-likeness and peek my head through.
This strange room is a 15-foot diameter sphere. Several objects float in the room, spinning lazily in place. A ragged book, a scroll, a bottle of wine, a dead raven sprouting a halo of floating and worming maggots, and a twisted iron wand with a forked tip. Yet perhaps is the most unsettling aspect of this room is the walls, for they are plated with sheets of strange red metal that ripple every once in a while with a silent black electricity that seems to coalesce into strange rooms of it seems to coalesce into strange rooms or even words far too often for the effect to become to be chance.
Can I do a perception check? Mainly on the scroll, also on anything else?
As you move forward into the room, you feel light, weightless, and you begin to rise from the ground ever so slightly. Up, 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 and now you're about 5 feet above the ground.
Guys, this shit's pretty sketchy. What do you think about this scroll and wand? I think I'm just gonna take it.
I don't know. Go ahead.
As you grasp forward, you're kind of struggling to find yourself. It's almost as if you're first get off of a boat and you're only just becoming familiar again with the feeling of solid land beneath you. You struggle a little bit to grasp anything from the room, but you manage to grasp the wand with some difficulty.
All right, I'm getting the fuck back. Fuck this shit.
I say you throw that right back in there.
I'd be happy to go for that scroll if anybody has a real rope. All I got is fucking vines.
What if I were to try to use my whip to try
You can try that.
I assume
And-
it's just going to be caught. Go ahead.
Yeah. I hold on to the whip. You fucking hold on to me. You pull me in if I need help. I love it.
Let's do it. All right.
All right.
All right.
I'm going
Go
to
ahead.
tie the end to your leg.
Go ahead. Kaj, roll an acrobatics check
Oh,
with
God.
advantage.
With a what?
With advantage, +2.
Oh, that's only +2. All right. 16.
You manage with some difficulty to grasp the
Oh, I'm
scroll.
sorry. Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
20. Not
You
natural.
You manage to grab the scroll with some difficulty, but you have it in your grasp now.
All right. Pull me back, bitches! It's so scary.
Reel him in with my whip.
Oh, thank God! I embrace you in a hug. Oh.
Oh gosh, that was a little too close. I do not like that room.
Let's not do that again.
As you examine the two items, you find that the scroll appears to be a scroll of burning hands. If someone wants to add this to the party inventory.
Scroll of burning hands.
And the wand appears to be a wand of shocking grasp, of which contains 28 charges.
Shocking grasp, is that what it is?
That's right.
Grasp.
Wand of
20
shocking grasp.
Description 28 charges. Got it.
What are you doing now?
There's a
What?
there's a book up there, right?
There is.
All right, I'll go in for the book this time.
What? Yeah.
Do you think I should?
I'm just thinking you're pretty hefty dude.
Good point. Gosh, how do you feel about going back in there? What is left in there? Just the book and then that crow with the maggot crown.
I'll do it one more time, but no more.
There's nothing else in there, right?
There's a bottle of wine, a crow, and about a dozen rifling maggots.
So it's just the book and the bottle we might be interested in. I don't think any of us want the crow with the creepy horror themed crown.
I'll pass. I do love books. A lot of knowledge that you can't get anywhere else.
Very true.
I'll go for the book.
All right.
Go ahead and roll acrobatics check.
Oh God. +2 circumstance.
Yep.
18.
You managed to grasp the book with some difficulty, although it appears that one of the magnets is latched onto your robe.
Pull me back! Hurry! This is fucking gross. Get it off. Get it fucking off.
Right. I'm gonna swat at it to get it off your robe.
Do you examine the book?
Yes.
Yeah.
As you examine the book, you find that it appears to be a leather-bound book with handwritten notes and drawings of various types of monsters, unbeknownst to you. It is written in a language that you don't recognize, but seems somewhat familiar. The illustrations are vivid and show a series of creatures, monstrous and devilish in their nature. But most of them appear to be things that you considered, at least until now, to only be fairy tales.
Well, shit.
You can go ahead and write it down, put it in your inventory as a book of Lamishto.
How do you spell that?
Lamashtu, worth about 100 gold.
All right. Oh, do you think we should go back in for the bottle? Actually, that room seems to be giving us some pretty good stuff.
I'll be honest. The bottle kind of beckons me.
Yeah, I'm interested.
I'm also not that athletic, so if anyone else wants to go.
I'm pretty athletic. Well, I'm acrobatic, I suppose.
Do you want to give this?
I would love to support you with my homemade vines.
Would you take the vines or the whip?
You can double tie.
Good idea.
Can do.
Vines on one leg, whip on the other. We can pull you back out.
Yeah, let's try it.
Let's do it.
Whoever wants to try, go ahead and roll a acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Do we have
+2 circumstance.
+2? A 23.
You managed to grasp the wine bottle with relative ease.
All right, I got it.
We got you.
Right.
Come back.
Oh my god.
As you examine the wine, it just appears to be ordinary, common wine.
Well, this is for you guys. A toast
Sit.
to a dead goblin.
I'll drink to
Cheers.
Which, by the way, is his ear still floating right here? The ear that got sheared off.
Yeah, one of the ears is on the ground. The other ear seems to have been devoured.
We're gonna pick that up.
All right.
I don't
What
know.
do you do now?
I don't know about that crow. I don't think we can do anything with the fucking crow.
It looks like an ordinary crow.
Yeah, we're not going to fuck with that.
Good God.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Not down the stairs with the barking?
Oh, I think can we go down there? I think it's there's rubble, right?
It looks to be blocked by a considerable amount and hefty blocks of rubble.
So I think all right. Back up the chamber. We'll have to go back up the chamber, I think.
What's down this way off to the east?
I think that way was also blocked off by rubble. Could be wrong.
Yeah, and there's like weird, funky water.
Oh, that's right. That like, there was a demon in there, and yeah, like human remains in the water.
Yeah, I think Utramir cut its wings off or something.
Yes, we still have the wings. That's right.
Hoping to
You
make
had me at funky water. Pass.
Agreed. Down to the east there's a double doors. I have a feeling that's where.
some bad stuff.
Yeah. Do we? All right. Serious question. Do you guys think we face this thing, or do we go back for?
I'll see if I can pick the lock opens quietly.
Good idea.
You guys going in? You guys going?
I'm gonna try to pick the lock or open it quietly.
Before we do that, let's take a quick 2-minute break before we dive in there.
Okay.
We're on the right track, guys.
And we're back. All right. Right as you were just about to open the double doors into the foreboding chamber, a little voice in the back of your mind tells you, seems dangerous, and a little prickly feeling down the back of your spines begins to erupt, and you can't shake the feeling that whatever lies behind those doors, well, might be dangerous.
Let's go back. With the four of us combined, we will be able to take on whatever is there. But I do not like the feeling. I do not get the sense that we want to open those doors yet.
Yeah, yeah, I would agree.
I will trust you, my friends, who've been here before.
All right, let's go back to the Rusty Dragon.
All right.
Hey, Utramir, you know I won a bunch of money doing Liar's Dice.
You got money doing Liar's Dice?
Yeah, as soon as you left, I just
I
Yeah.
love Liar's Dice. I should, to hell with arm wrestling. Next time I'm just gonna go for the Liar's Dice. By the way, what was in that drink? What were you going to give me in that drink?
What?
Oh, the college you put something in the drink. What was going to be in the drink there? Was there anything in the drink? Nothing? All right, never mind. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I want to know, but I don't want to know.
So now back at the safety of the Rusty Dragon Inn, you find yourselves a little bit exhausted from the day's adventures. You actually spent most of the day in the catacombs. Do you go to bed to rest?
I think so.
All right. I think that's where we'll go ahead and end it for the night then. Thank you to all that are watching.
Yes.
However many there are. And we'll come back. Let's see. Next time we'll find out what lies behind those doors.